Personal notice. Danger's my stock and trade. If the job's too tough for you to handle, you got a job for me, George Valentine. Write full details.
Standard of California, on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations throughout the West, invites you to Let George Do It. Sweet Poison, another adventure of George Valentine.
Dear Mr. Valentine, I'm writing to you because I don't know where else to turn. And in this hour of need, I must turn somewhere. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me, Mr. Valentine?
Yes, of course I can. But who are you? What are you calling
Please don't interrupt, Mr. Valentine. I've already wasted 5 minutes writing full details the way your ad says to, but if you won't listen, if you make me send it through the mail, it'll be too late.
Well, all right, lady. Go on and read your letter.
Thank you. It is essential that you come at once to solve a crime. Please hurry. Because, Mr. Valentine, there has been a murder at our house.
What? Where?
Mr. Valentine. At our house, and I need your help desperately. Signed, yours truly, Gloria Bishop, 603 North 72nd Street.
I'm sorry, we don't want any, not even samples. Come again sometime.
George.
Oh, no, you don't, Buster.
Exit, will you? And don't forget to take your foot out of the door.
This is 603 North 72nd Street, isn't it?
Darling, it is also Monday afternoon, and on Monday there is a deadline, and inside is a man at work who doesn't like to work, not even on Monday. So please, if you love your fellow man...
Who is it, Melville?
I hate you both. Nobody!
I like you too, Melville.
Well, hello. Nobody.
Yeah, the name's Valentine. This is Miss Brooks.
Don't
How do you do?
apologize. Sit down. We'll talk. Know anything about the vintage wines, politicals, cooking?
Joan, please ignore them like they never happened. Get back to the easel. It's 3 o'clock. There's a whole lithograph company waiting.
Silence.
Oh.
Forgive my rude friend, Mr. Valentine. This is Melville Bond, my publisher.
Publisher.
If I don't look the type, it's from smoking too many cigars and pulling out too many gray hairs. Men's magazines, that's my line. But what's in men's magazines? Women. And how do women get in men's magazines? By me trying to make characters like Jonas here work.
Hold it, will you? The drawings on the wall, all of them girls. He calls you Jonas. Well, you're the famous painter Wentworth Jonas, aren't you?
Your clairvoyance is frightening, young man.
The Jonas Girls. Well, of course.
Yeah.
I'll bet your name is on every pin-up
You
picture.
needn't spoil my afternoon, Miss Brooks. I know. Ashtrays, calendars, neckties. There's nowhere my infamy hasn't reached. But I was an artist once. I painted still life. Beautiful cabbages and beefsteak and...
And it's 3 o'clock and there's a girl in a bathing suit carrying a turkey for the Thanksgiving covering.
Well, take it the way it is.
But you haven't painted the bathing suit yet.
Oh, for the last time, gentlemen, stop it, will you? Maybe neither one of you two gentlemen cares, but I came here to see about a murder.
Murder?
How considerate. If you'll just give me 5 minutes to lay out the corpse...
Okay, skip it, will you? But there's some crazy girl by the name of Gloria Bishop who telephoned me.
Gloria? Well, why didn't you say so? Young man, I'll have you know Miss Bishop is the only woman in the world with a figure like one of my drawings. Go around the back door.
What?
Of course, my back door. She's my housekeeper.
A girl like that is your housekeeper.
Well, what did you think she was? My mother?
Beat it, Mac. Go on. You too, sister. Beat
Oh,
it.
no, not again.
Hey, wait a minute. Look,
What do you want to
Frank,
see her for in the first place?
I'm getting a little tired.
Pushing won't do you any good. I said beat it.
Is that so?
George?
Yeah. That's better.
The perfect bodyguard, huh? You know how to shoot that thing?
Want to find out?
Hey, what is this? I knock on the back door
Stay
and
away
you...
from her, Mac. Far away. Otherwise,
Maddie!
Excuse me.
Maddie, where are... Oh, hello.
Wow. Hello.
I guess you're Gloria Bishop. No question about that, George.
Mr. Valentine and Miss Brooks, of course, but Did you see a young man?
Oh, sure. We bumped into him, left in kind of a hurry.
Oh, that's good. I didn't want him here when you...
Who is he, Gloria?
Oh, Matty Riga. He's just a boy. I met him someplace. I'm always meeting people someplace.
Yes, I can imagine.
But he is kind of attractive, don't you think?
It's adorable. Okay, Gloria, you got us into this menagerie by yelling murder. Now, come on, fast. Let's have it.
Oh, the murder. Well, come here. Come through here. I've been so upset I'm all unstrung. There, you see?
Yeah. A dead cat.
Wouldn't you know?
He just lies there not doing anything. And he's so young. His life had barely begun.
Did he get run over?
Oh, no, I never allow him outside. His name was Hannibal.
Never outside, huh? Gloria, what did you feed him?
Well, fresh liver. And the raw egg, that's for his fur.
Looks
And-
like he was poisoned.
Oh, I knew it must be something awful like that.
Well, he must have got to something. Have you asked Mr. Jones?
Oh, no. I haven't told a soul. And I wouldn't dare bother him. He says I should be seen and not heard. He scares me.
He does? Well, then why do you work for him?
For pay. Isn't that why you work?
Yeah. Now, look, Gloria, could that cat have got to any chocolate?
Chocolate? Oh, yes, he was practically carnivorous. That means he'd eat anything. But, well, I never keep sweet things around. I mean, if I lost my figure, where would I be?
Never mind. But maybe you've got a case at that. Because, look on his fur here. Yeah, I think Hannibal died from eating a chocolate cream.
Of course, I didn't poison the beast, Mr. Valentine. I haven't killed anything for weeks.
All right, Mr. Jonas.
Besides, it didn't occur to me. Cats give me a rash. You know, all across the stomach like polka dots. So if you expect me to weep copious tears over
I
some
expect
silly...
you to answer questions, that's all. Chocolate creams, I said. Do you eat them?
Huh. My doctor hasn't let me touch anything richer than my pocketbook since the Battle of the Bulge.
But if the cat hasn't been out of the house, where did it
Hold
go?
on. Hold on, young lady. I believe there was a box of frustrating things around here somewhere.
Where,
Well, why
Mr.
didn't
Jonas?
you say so?
Well, how should I know? Go look for them.
Yes, Mr. Jonas.
I'll help you, Gloria.
Huh, women. Do you know I've painted wishful curves onto their silly skeletons until I'm positively seasick?
Yes, well, my heart bleeds for you, Mr. Jonas. But just where did you get the candy?
Stubborn, aren't you? Came through the mail, I suppose. Everything does.
Oh, what do you mean?
The ridiculous distortion of the female frame that I popularized seems to have dragged me into the limelight, Mr. Valentine. I'm a public hero, like Ali Khan or General Delivery.
You get fan mail?
By the garbage cans full. Letters I can't read, cigars I can't smoke, candy I can't eat.
Huh?
George, here's some wrapping paper about the right size. It was in the wastebasket.
Uh-huh, yeah. Addressed to Jonas. No return address, though. Postmarked last night.
Yes, that's it. I remember unwrapping the
Mr. Jonas,
box,
I think somebody sent poisoned candy to you.
but... A critic,
Only Gloria's cat got it by mistake. Have you got any particular enemies? Ever receive any threats?
Only from women's clubs. No, Well, this room was broken into about a week ago.
What?
At least my desk has been rifled, and Gloria certainly
Anything
wouldn't-
taken?
My entire fortune. File copies of my income tax returns. What else can a man say?
All right, let's taking it seriously.
Young man, I take everything seriously. Even myself.
But not somebody trying to kill you.
Well, what do you expect me to do? I'm just trying to think, trying to remember. Gloria, have you found that candy yet?
No, I haven't, Mr. Jonas. I'm looking everywhere.
Wait a minute. Valentine. He left here walking.
Huh?
His apartment hotel's only a few blocks down the street.
Who?
Melville Bond, of course. I'd unwrapped it. The cat must have taken a piece. But then I gave it up to Melville.
You mean just now?
No. It was early, around noon. He'd been back and forth all day making me finish his blasted picture.
Holy, and by now he's probably eaten a lot more than the cat ever did.
Wait. I'm just remembering why it seemed like a good idea for him to take it. Huh? It's his wife's birthday.
Mr. Bond! Mr. Bond!
There he goes, Angel, through the revolving door.
Apartment hotel, that's right. George is coming out again.
Hey, Mr. Bond, take it back in again. What's the...
George, he's falling. It's just going round and round.
Bond! Hey, come on, let go of that thing, will you? Let's get out of here. Now, here we go. Hey, Bond. Bond, can you hear me, Mr. Bond?
Yes, Are you the doctor?
No, he's not dead. He's just sick, that's all.
But, Lieutenant Johnson, when we got to him, he wasn't carrying the box of candy.
He must have eaten only a piece or two. That's what the hospital says.
What'd he do with the rest?
I know. Where's the rest of it? That's what I'm talking about. Hospital's got him asleep. How you managed to get mixed up in cases where nobody can tell us him.
What about his wife? Mr. Jonas said that's why Mr. Bond took the box for his wife's birthday.
She hasn't got it. Mrs. Bond has been at a bridge luncheon all day eating carrots, salad, and greens. So now we've got to canvass every place in town that he's been... Hey, Valentine, where you going? Hey!
George!
Yes, Mr. Valentine, this is Mr. Bond's office.
I see. Well, Miss Smith, I wanted to ask...
But if it's about Mr. Bond's magazines, that's all over at the printer's building. Oh, they have all the fun over there. Darn it. I'm just the business department. And believe you me, for a girl who's been used to a social life...
Yes, I've already been there. Also his club, a restaurant, and a barber shop.
No, he gets around, but I don't. When a girl's married to a typewriter...
Had Mr. Bond been here? Was he carrying a box of candy?
Well, if you're not the sociable type... Candy? Oh...
Miss Smith, look, I said, has he...
Yes, he was here, in and out.
And the candy, a box he picked up at Jonas's. He was going to take it home to his wife.
What? He was? Gee, if I'd realized, Well, he went hurrying out, and he was just sitting there with his umbrella and newspaper. When a girl's had practically nothing for lunch and is all alone in an office...
Smith, I'm afraid to guess. Where's the candy now?
Wastebasket.
Wastebasket.
I've always been weak that way. But you won't tell Mr. Bond, will you?
Yeah. Here's the box, all right. It's empty.
Uh-huh. Clear empty.
Smith.
Coroner's report. 14 grains, tetranic, myoxide, and stomach. No hope of counteracting. Miss Smith was dead on arrival.
We'll return to tonight's adventure of George Valentine in just a moment. When do you think your car's engine takes the worst beating? When it's running 40 or 50 miles an hour? No. When it's in stop-and-go traffic? No. Actually, it's when your car's standing still. Automotive engineers have proved that 80% of all wear inside your car's engine begins the moment you turn off the ignition. It's the chemical action of acid-laden moisture forming on cylinder walls, and the result is costly rust. But you can stop this engine wear completely by using RPM motor oil. RPM is specially compounded to keep a moisture-proof film of oil on all internal parts at all times. Even though you left your car standing idle for days or weeks, RPM would not drain off parts. It stays on metal, prevents that acid-laden moisture from touching metal. So no wonder RPM is first choice in the West. It's the oil that stops 80% of engine wear. Ask for RPM motor oil at standard stations and at independent Chevron gas stations where they say and mean we take better care of your car. Now, back to tonight's adventure of George Valentine. A box of poisoned chocolates. One piece killed a cat. Then Mr. Jonas gave the box to Melville Bond, his publisher, who needed a present for his wife's birthday. However, before Bond ever got home, he tasted a piece or two himself and lived, though sickly, to regret it. The rest of the candy had been left forgotten at the office, and so a poor, unsuspecting secretary, Miss Smith, satisfied her appetite for sweets forever. Indirect, but it's still murder. And if your name is George Valentine, what bothers you is where did the box come from in the first place?
Mr. Valentine, the notion that anyone in this wide world would want to kill me is utterly ridiculous.
You mean you wish it were?
Yes, Mr. Jonas, the candy was addressed to you.
But why? Nobody hates me. They love me. The idiot.
You mean they love the kind of pin-ups you paint?
Stop telling me what I mean, young man. I've never known. How should you be able to?
Jonas, please listen to what the detective...
Melville, take a trip somewhere. Go convalesce.
Now, look, both of you.
Yes, I'm sick, and this is the thanks I get for worrying about you.
Scares you, doesn't it, Melville? Yes, where would your magazine be if your little gold mine were dead? I almost wish I'd thought of you and gone off my diet.
Jonas, no, please don't joke. It could happen again.
Oh, now cut it out, both of you, will you? In the first place, it's not going to happen again. Lieutenant Johnson's putting a bodyguard on you, Jonas. A sergeant who'll stay at your house and who'll bring every piece of mail you get down to headquarters unopened.
Oh, good. I hope there are lots of bills.
And in the second place, Jonas, I don't think so much of your sense of humor.
Mr. Valentine, I almost wish I'd gone off my diet and eaten the candy myself. I mean it.
Why?
I'm thinking of that poor girl just as much as you are. She was reasonably young, reasonably intelligent.
You knew Miss Smith?
Occasionally, she'd bring my checks from Melville to the house. She did just last week. You know, she's the only girl I've ever met who didn't seem envious of that preposterous invention of mine, the Jonas female figure. Miss Smith was not a dreamer. She was well-shaped like a human being, even fat like I am. And for such a rare, honest creature to suffer in my place...
Oh, don't get carried away, boy.
What should I do? Wear a girdle on my tongue? I know, it would be better if I had, because, of course, I make enemies, Valentine. I just hate to face the fact that an innocent bystander should have taken my medicine. Get to work, will you, Valentine? Find the murderer.
Oh, what a night.
Yeah. Jonas finally broke down and gave us a list of people he'd insulted.
Half the town, I'll bet. That wrapping paper the box was sent in, we ran through every test known to mankind to Dick Tracy. Results? We've still got the anonymous poison.
Oh, great.
They're in an envelope, the boys tell me, for the last worldly remains of Miss Smith, an innocent bystander, as the saying goes. But suppose this guy decides to mail somebody else something. How can we stop it?
Lieutenant, what about that boy, Matty Riga? The one who acted so tough with the gun at the back door.
Riga? Nah. He's a strong arm, that's all. Works for anybody. But connect him with Jonas? Nah. He's never even met the guy. Listen. What is it, you want to bet?
Huh?
Another attempt on Jonas? Or is it our nutty killer sending poison to somebody else through the mail?
Or is it your wife didn't come home for breakfast?
Hello? Johnson speaking. Oh, yeah.
Who is it?
Melville Bond.
Well, let me hear this.
Go on. What's the matter?
I said, get out here, Lieutenant. Get out here quick.
But where are you, Mr. Bond?
I came over to see Jonas first thing this morning, but no one answered the door. Please hurry, Lieutenant.
But there's a sergeant of mine out there, Douglas. Where's he?
I'm an ailing man, gray hair, and I don't
What's
feel...
the matter with you?
I'm all right. I just can't stand the sight of blood.
Blood. So that's it.
Sergeant Douglas's blood.
He's all right, though. Knocked out, that's all. Yeah, somebody smashed face over his head, see?
I'm most alert, Sergeant.
But where's Mr. Bond?
Where he left us, Miss Brooks, by the telephone.
Oh.
Get his collar open. Come on, friend. Wake up. Hey, Brooksy, come on now.
What is it, George?
Get up.
Do your feet hurt?
Huh?
Do your shoes pinch? Does your pocketbook pinch?
What on earth
Ad
is-
for a shoe store, Angel. Postcard here on the floor by the sergeant.
Huh?
Well, don't you get it? Maybe our killer is running a repeat performance. At least the mailman's already made a morning delivery.
George.
And who's the only person I can think of who could get the drop on Sergeant Douglas?
Gloria.
Uh-huh, Gloria. Come on.
Well, she's not in her room.
Yeah, but if we're right, Angel, there wasn't much time to get away. I'm not in there either. Well, I guess... Hello, Gloria. Cleaning closets?
Oh, Mr. Valentine, I didn't do anything, honest. I didn't mean to hit him so hard.
You didn't what?
I didn't, but the vase broke, and I guess it cut him, but I didn't mean to. And then Mr. Bond rang the bell.
Hey, Gloria. Hey, kid, here I am. Gloria, I brought my car like you said. What's happened? Gloria,
You mean what's going to happen? Slow down, Buster. Get the gun, Angel.
Yes.
That's more like it.
Hey, Valentine, what in the
Johnson, meet Matty Riga, a tough boy.
What's going on in my house? The birth of a nation?
All right. Suppose we start with you, Mr. Jonas. Where have you been this morning?
I went out for a walk. A walk? Yes. I've been reflecting. It's one thing for me to hate the world, but to reconcile myself to the idea that anyone would dare to hate me, enough to want to kill me, I still just can't conceive.
Matty hates you, Mr. Jonas.
What's that?
He does, Mr. Jonas. Matty's divinely jealous.
Hey, wait a minute. Slow down, kid. That's a cop over there.
But you are jealous, Matty. You won't let anyone come near me.
That's right, Gloria. Keep it up.
Cut it out, both of you. I don't hate him.
Hey, Gloria, is he jealous because you live here with Mr. Jonas?
No, you're crazy. That's what's good about her, see? She's it, see? The only girl in the world with a figure like a Jonas pinup. That makes me a big shot if you know she's my girl. I like it that she's his model. You don't think it's her brain, do you? I'm a big shot.
Matty!
Before scandal rears its ugly head, may I point out to you, Junior, that Miss Bishop is my housekeeper, not my model.
What? Oh, now look, really. She's the only girl in the world with a...
Miss Bishop here solely to scare away other applicants for the job. Models make me ill. I invented that hideous pin-up figure solely out of the dregs of my mind.
Out of your mind.
Ha. Well, what's in your mind most of the time, Lieutenant?
All right. Skip that. Gloria, you thought Matty hated your boss. That's why you knocked out Sergeant Douglas, isn't it?
Yes, Mr. Valentine.
Because something must have come in the mail this morning, addressed to Mr. Jonas, and you figured it was Matty who sent it. That he sent the other one, too.
Well, of course. But I couldn't let him get away with it, and I couldn't let anyone find out either. I mean, I didn't know what to do except get the package and then find out. Well, it just had to be Matty.
Why? Why were you so sure?
Well, gosh. None of us hate Mr. Jonas, not you or Mr. Bond or even the police. It hasn't been in the newspapers yet, and just any old anonymous wouldn't send a second package to the same man unless he was here to know the first one didn't work. I mean, would he?
George?
Yeah, out of the mouths of babes.
Huh? Me? Oh. I know I should be seen instead of heard, Mr. Valentine.
Never mind,
but
kid, never mind. You're at the head of the class. Now, you and Matty go into the next room, will you? Johnson, have you still got that envelope with the papers and things of Miss Smith?
Sure. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Maybe it's not important, but motive, maybe. Here, take a look through it, Brooksy. See if you find anything.
Okay, George.
Mr. Valentine, I've been sitting here quietly because I don't feel so good. But you've been leaving me out. I know what that means. You think I'm the one. Well, if you think I hate Jonas, my own best meal ticket...
Skip it, Mr. Bond. I know you don't want him dead.
Well, then who does? It must be a crank.
That's the first sensible thing you said, Melville.
Gloria, let's have the package.
What?
Come on. The package that came in the mail this morning. The one you took.
All right, Mr. Valentine. I'm sorry I took it. Here.
Well, let's see that. Yeah, same printing. To Mr. Wentworth Jonas. Same size package, same paper. More candy, no doubt.
I hadn't touched it yet.
Oh, no. Just smeared the fingerprints, that's all.
Well, what happens now, Lieutenant? You take it to the police laboratory?
That's right. We run it through an X-ray first, then we take it
Give
up...
me that. I'll show you it's all a mistake. There's no poison.
Now, wait a
No. Now, there, you see? It's an ordinary box. Now, let go of me. Just one more string inside to pull.
Hey, it's a firing pin of a grenade. Give me that. Look out!
Oh, Mr. Valentine, I guess somebody doesn't like me very well.
No, Jonas, you're wrong.
Sending me hand grenades? Poison? You know, I don't feel very well.
Let's see. What did you find in that?
Well, here, George. Income tax return.
What?
Sure. That might do it, mightn't it? Your old tax return copies. Remember, Jonas, taken out of your desk a week ago.
George, he said Miss Smith was up here to bring a paycheck a week ago.
Hey, what's all this?
They were found in Miss Smith's effects, Jonas, so she must have taken them.
I don't understand.
It's simple, very simple. Nobody hates you. But you could be a relay point for a box of poison candy.
But the grenade...
Forget the grenade, Johnson. Don't you get it? That Candy was meant to deliberately murder a woman who couldn't resist it, Miss Smith. She wasn't any innocent bystander. She was it.
What?
Yes, Mr. Bond. Does stealing the tax files mean your secretary was curious about how much of Jonas's income you were pocketing?
You're crazy. Why, would I be sending a meal ticket a grenade? Would I blow up a gold mine?
Sure, why not? You're a cautious guy, Mr. Bond. You even ate a piece of candy yesterday to make that one look good.
George, he was the only one there when you told Jonas he couldn't open his own mail.
Sure, Brooksy. He knew the grenade had come down to headquarters unopened. The X-ray'd be harmless.
But why would he send the grenade?
Someone, somehow, might think Miss Smith wasn't just an unfortunate accident. So pound it in. Everybody hates Jonas. Look for a mythical crank.
No, Mr. Valentine. I'm not a well man. I feel faint.
That's right, sure. Go ahead, faint. That's where you made your mistake. Because this morning you walked into this room, you saw what we saw, that the package was missing. And then, well, who else would have fainted so soon? Who else but the guy who knew what was inside that missing package? All right, faint again. See if we care.
Valentine, I tell you, the man had fantastic optimism. Expecting poor Miss Smith to be the...
You mean the candy? Oh, I don't think so. He knew you wouldn't eat it. Gloria wouldn't eat it. He knew he'd be at your house on the day it arrived, and you'd give it to him if he asked for it for his wife.
But how did he know Miss Smith would eat it?
Well, how do you know a mouse will eat cheese, a cat will eat milk, and...
Yes, George. Did you ever actually hear of a cat eating a chocolate cream?
No.
Hannibal was carnivorous. That means he'd eat anything.
Are you still here? Haven't you gone home or married a gangster or something?
I'm sorry, Mr. Jonas. I'll try to be seen and not heard. But goodbye, Miss Brooks, and goodbye, Mr. Valentine.
Brooksy, that is our cue.
I found that gangsters were fickle.
What? Valentine, wait. Don't leave me with this pin-up. She's like a nightmare come back to haunt me. My own hideous invention turning on me. Look at her.
Oh, no, sir. I just decided I love you, that's all.
Good night, Mr. Jonas.
Valentine, come back. Doesn't anybody hate me? What earthly good is she?
Good night, Mr. Jonas.
If you're planning a Thanksgiving motor trip, it'll be a better trip all the way if you go on Chevron Supreme gasoline, for it's climate tailored to get the best out of your car wherever you drive and whenever you drive. This scientific tailoring is based on year-round weather reports gathered throughout the West. That's why you can be sure of peak performance from Chevron Supreme any month of the year and in the West's different altitude and temperature zones. Try a tank full of premium quality Chevron Supreme tomorrow. Right away, you'll notice your car's improved performance. You'll notice that it starts faster, has snappier pickup in traffic, and gives extra ping-free power on hills. As a matter of fact, you can't buy a better gasoline for today's high-compression engines. Ask for Chevron Supreme gasoline tomorrow at independent Chevron gas stations and at standard stations where they say and mean, we take better care of your car. Tonight's adventure of George Valentine has been brought to you by Standard of California on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations throughout the West. Robert Bailey is starred as George with Francis Robinson as Brooksy. Let George Do It is written by David Victor and Jackson Gillis and directed by Don Clark. Also heard in the cast were Ken Crick as Lieutenant Johnson, Virginia Gregg as Gloria, Stanley Farrar as Bond, Ted Osborne as Jonas, Clayton Post as Riga, and Yvonne Patey as Miss Smith. The music is composed and presented by Eddie Dunstetter, your announcer, John Heaston. Listen again next week, same time, same station, to Let George Do It. This is the Mutual Don Lee Broadcasting System. Standard of California, on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations throughout the West, invites you to Let George Do It. The Roundabout Murder, another adventure of George Valentine.
Personal notice. Staines is my stock and trade. If trouble is a noose around your neck and it's getting tighter, you got a job for me, George Valentine. Write full details.
Dear Mr. Valentine, they say I killed Cleo Dawson, and I did kill her. But I didn't murder her. There is a difference. My story may sound weak, even ridiculous, but it's true. Yet what chance do I stand? My own lawyer doesn't believe me. My wife turns away when I try to explain. The police say I'm not even a good liar. I don't know why I should expect
you not only to believe me, but help me do something about it. Let's say right now, I'm just grabbing at straws. It's signed Arnold Kyle.
You don't have to look at me like that, Miss Brooks. I know all about that letter. I saw it before it was mailed.
Oh.
I don't get it, Lieutenant. This may put us on opposite sides of the fence.
Since when does that bother you, Valentine? Anyway, just between you and me and that blindfolded lady called Justice, I want you to see what you can do for this guy.
Well, I've never known you to undermine your own case, Lieutenant.
Miss Brooks, you haven't met Arnold Kyle. He looks at you with those big, blue, innocent eyes, and he makes you feel all dirty all over for even questioning that simple-minded story of his. I tell you, I can't sleep. I wake up dreaming about his open-faced mug and
Okay, you sentimental Irishman. Pull up your suspenders and tell me what's making this such a hassle for you.
The facts. You can't beat them, Valentine. Now get this picture and tell me what you do.
Yeah?
We're up in Cleo Dawson's cheap hotel room. The coroner had just examined her body. Arnold Kyle's been standing there all the time, taking it all.
Okay, now we're through with the bill of rights. Let's have it.
All right. You heard the coroner, Mr. Kyle. This isn't suicide. This girl was killed by some quick-acting poison in whiskey. Now, what do you know about it?
Nothing, I tell you.
Who is she?
Cleo Dawson, here from somewhere in the Middle West. I just met her 2 days ago.
Well, you work fast, don't you? What were you doing up here in this room tonight?
She came out here to get a job with a carnival. It didn't pan out. She was stranded without a cent.
And so you decided to play the Good Samaritan.
Well, what's wrong with that? If my kid sister were in a jam like that, wouldn't I be glad if someone tried to help her?
Never mind that. Go on.
I got Cleo this room and even fixed it with a friend so she could start working today at a drive-in downtown.
Come on, what about tonight?
Well, she didn't show up at the job, so I dropped by to see what was the matter. She had a rotten cold, so I told her she ought to take a drink and stay in bed.
Kyle, why did you poison this bottle? Did Cleo threaten to make trouble between you and your wife?
Don't be crazy. It was nothing like that. I was going to take a drink myself. Except all of a sudden, she keeled over, just like that.
Okay. Where did you buy this liquor?
I didn't buy it.
Huh?
Some fella gave it to me. A guy down at Donovan's Tavern, name of Walt. I never met him before.
If I told you that story, would you believe it?
But it's the truth. Why would I call downstairs for a doctor? Why didn't I run away? Nobody knew I was here. If I were guilty...
Stay here, Brooksy. I'll talk to the station.
Okay, but hurry up.
There you are. That's the story, Valentine. Now, come on. Kyle's cell is right down this tower.
Now you're going to have Brooksy and me sharing your insomnia, Lieutenant.
I don't suppose you found any stranger named Walt?
Don't think we haven't tried. Well, here we are.
Okay. I think it'd be better if you waited for me downstairs, Angel, and we'll have dinner. I shouldn't be very long.
Okay, Joe.
Here's somebody to see you, Kyle. Oh, drop by and see me before you leave, buddy.
Sure.
Yes? What do you want with me?
My name's Valentine, George Valentine.
Oh. Then you don't think my story is crazy, do you? Or you wouldn't be here, would you?
Now, calm down, will you?
No, look at me. What makes me such a freak because I tried to help a poor girl who was down on her luck? And I know how the rest of it sounds,
We don't
too,
have
but...
to go over that now. I've already checked.
Well?
How about this man in Donovan's Tavern who gave you the bottle of whiskey? Can you remember anything about him? I mean, something that might have slipped your mind when you were talking to the police?
Well, that's the trouble. He looked like a dozen other people you might meet in a place like that. He wore a leather jacket and...
Yes, sir?
Sure, there is something. Something that made me notice him in the first place. He wore one of those wide, studded leather belts. The kind you see on guys when they're driving motorcycles.
Huh? Well, what did this Walt say to you when he offered you the bottle? Now, I want his exact words.
Let me see. He said, here, maybe you'd like to have this, mister. Morrison Club. The best. I don't want it because I got no use for the Joe who gave it to me.
And you ended up at Cleo's with your present.
Oh, what's the use? It's even beginning to sound cockeyed to me.
Now, listen, Arnold, you stuck to your guns so far. This is no time to run out on yourself.
I know.
We're going to go over everything that happened that night till it comes out of your ears, and then some more. Now, shove over so I can sit down.
Oh, George, I want you to meet Charlie Drake.
Huh?
He's been waiting for you, too.
Well, what can I do for you, friend?
You can brace yourself for a big moment, Valentine. I'm supposed to present you to that nationally known radio commentator and high caliph of corn, Wayne Medford.
Hey, what is this? What's the gag?
Well, you know his program, Big Dramas in Small Lives.
I'm sorry, Brooksy. I'm strictly a Terry and the Pirates addict.
I dig up the great one's material and write it for him so he can prove to the world that he can read. He does have a honeysuckle baritone, though.
Now, look, Drake, I'm in a hurry.
Medford's interested in the Arnold Kyle case. He thinks he might make it a cause celeb.
Big dramas and small lives. Nothing doing. I'm not supplying any grist for a corn mill. This isn't just another human interest story.
Touchy. The truth is, he thinks he can help you. He's got something on his mind. Why don't you hear him out? Shall we go?
Drink, Miss Brooks, Mr. Valentine.
Don't you find it disconcerting, Medford, having a bar in your office?
And so well stocked.
What's worth doing is worth doing well. Wayne always says, don't you?
We can do without your sarcasm, Charlie. Here, Valentine, take a look at this bottle.
Morrison Club.
But that's the same brand the man in the bar gave Arnold Kyle.
Exactly. That's what first attracted me to this extraordinary case. This is the only kind of whiskey I drink. I always have a nightcap here at the office after I finish my next day's program.
Yep. Wayne is a stickler about that. He always likes to read what I've written for him at least once before he gets on the
Look,
air.
I'm wasting an awful lot of my clients' time.
Very well. Here's the point. First, the coincidence of the brand name. It intrigues me. And then I discover that the plight of Arnold Kyle, caught up in a web of incredible circumstance, is the very stuff that makes the heart of my program, Big Dramas in Small Lives.
I believe Mr. Drake mentioned something about you being able to help.
And I can. I happen to know, Valentine, that Arnold Kyle isn't too well fixed for money. Don't let that limit your investigations. I'll foot the bills, including your fee.
Well, now, that's very generous. What's in it for you?
Naturally, I shall dramatize the cause of Arnold Kyle on my program, including all the new facts you bring to light.
Oh, naturally.
But it can only help. Someone may even come forward with information about that man in the leather jacket, perhaps, and other information you might not ordinarily get.
What do you say, Valentine?
Well,
Oh, Mr. Medford, excuse me.
You'll have to come back, Molly.
I thought maybe you were out to dinner and I'd have a chance to clean your office, but it can wait.
Oh, no, Molly, come here. I'll show you what I mean, Valentine.
Yes, Mr. Medford.
I was just talking to these good people about your son, Molly. I'm sure they'd like to hear more about him.
My boy. He's a big man now. Oh, excuse me. Only 4 years ago, he was a nobody. Then he went east to a town named Clinton, New York. He's the biggest lawyer there now, makes hundreds of dollars a week.
And he's married to a beautiful society girl, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. You see this belt I'm wearing, miss?
Yes, Molly.
It's all hand-woven. He sent it to my sister to give to me if she ever ran across me. You see, he doesn't know where I am. I don't want him to. All his friends might find out that his mother's just a poor, ignorant woman who scrubs floors. Oh, now, excuse me. I have to get on with my work.
Oh, Molly, how are you feeling these days?
I know why you asked me that, Mr. Drake. Well, I promised the building manager I wouldn't touch a drop. And I won't.
See what I mean, Valentine?
Yes, I see, Medford. Big dramas and small lives.
Yes. Lord knows what her son is really like. But she has her illusions. Could Hollywood dream up anything more corny?
All right, you're a slave to your hobby. Let's put it this way, then. All you want is to see justice done, one way or the other, in the life of one little man named Arnold Kyle. Is that it?
Valentine, I couldn't put it better myself.
Okay. Since you're my client, too, I'd better get busy and stop loafing on your time.
Nah, not at Donovan's. Our customers can't afford to drink Morrison's, let alone give it away.
The man was wearing a leather jacket.
Yeah, one of those wide motorcycle belts.
Nah. Look, this is my busy time. Can I get you something beside conversation?
Nah, Buster. Let's get out of here. Here, just a minute, Angel.
What's the matter? You're not going back in there. Don't you know when you're as welcome as a crack in a glass eye?
The bartender made a beeline straight for the phone booth.
Oh.
I'll be right with you, Brooksy.
It's about time you answered the phone, lady. Look, go up to Walt Nielsen's room and call him, will you? Tell him it's Chester over at Donovan's place. All right, then. Wake him up if he's sleeping. It's important.
Thank you, Chester.
I know it's kind of late to be phoning, Mr. Grant, but as president of the Daredevil Motorcycle Club, you shouldn't mind a little excitement. Pardon me? Well, I just have to get Walt Nielsen's address and telephone number so I can tell him I can't go riding with him tomorrow. Pardon me? Oh, don't be silly, Mr. Grant. I bet Walt has dozens of girlfriends. I'll wait. You're right, George. This Walt character is a mess.
Good.
Oh, yes, Mr. Grant. Yeah, I'm putting it down. Rooming house at... Yeah. Oh, I don't know how to thank you. Pardon me? Oh, and happy motorcycling to you, too, Mr. Grant. That must be his room right ahead, George.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what to expect, how to approach this character.
What do you mean, darling?
Now we know Kyle is telling the truth. There is a man named Walt, and he's hiding out. But why?
Well, he did pass on the bottle of poison liquor that killed Cleo Dawson. Well, even if he did it innocently, he's not too anxious to show his face.
Well, there's another angle. According to Arnold, Walt had some kind of a fight with the person who gave him the bottle. If Nielsen was marked for murder, maybe that's why he's holding up there.
Hi, folks.
What are you doing here, Drake?
Don't worry. It wasn't another coincidence. I was following it.
That wasn't part of my deal with Medford.
Yeah, I know, but I like to be close to the news when and if it happens.
Well, you're real close now, Buster. But just stay from under my feet. See that the gentleman isn't bored, Brooksy. I got work to do.
Okay.
I think that would be better. Perhaps.
Come in.
Miss Brooks, your room is right there down the hall.
All the way in, Bub, and stand over there.
Okay, Walt. I never play AC-doocy with a 38. See, you've been packing.
Yeah, leaving town. All on account of that crazy bottle of liquor. I should have thrown it down the sewer, but no, I gotta go be nice to somebody. A guy I never even seen before.
Who gave the bottle to you, Walt? And why?
You're getting nothing out of me, copper. Nothing but this. Just to make sure I got enough time. Hey, you. Crazy bottle of liquor.
We'll return to tonight's adventure of George Valentine in just a moment. Have you ever known it to fail? The one time you want to get someplace in a hurry, your car decides it just won't start fast. If that's happened to you, better switch to high-octane Chevron Supreme gasoline, for it has just the right amount of light fractions to assure fast starts every time you use the starter. And that's just the beginning of the command performance you get from your car when you use this premium quality motor fuel. Its special blending agents command smooth, steady acceleration and all the extra power your car needs on rugged hills. And besides those advantages, it's climate-tailored to each different altitude and temperature zone in the West. No wonder folks everywhere say, Chevron Supreme keeps my car going steady. Try Chevron Supreme tomorrow. Get it at independent Chevron gas stations and at standard stations, where they say and mean, we take better care of your car. Now back to tonight's adventure of George Valentine. A man pours a girl a drink from a bottle. The young lady promptly dies. Said man, who winds up as your client, protests he didn't mean to do it. He says a stranger gave him the lethal bottle as a present. So, surprising even yourself, you find that big-hearted stranger, and he has a present for you, too. A sculling that's a work of art. If you're like George Valentine, when you come to, the recently acquired lump doesn't keep you from asking.
Oh, Brooksy. Why did Walt Nielsen jump me like that? What made him so desperate?
Darling, please sit.
What made him so desperate?
Darling, please sit down. I don't know what corner you're in. You're woozy.
Oh, never mind about me. I think better walking around in circles. Now, what was that you said about Charlie Drake?
Oh, okay. Maybe this time it'll sink in. When I saw a man come out of the house with a bag, I thought it might be Walt.
Yeah.
So, when he hopped a cab, I told Charlie to follow him in his car. Then I found you sprawled out here on the floor.
All right, okay. There's only one answer about Walt, Angel, and it's got to be that.
Got to be what,
It
George?
says in all the textbooks they give rookie detectives, murder has to have a motive. Walt had nothing against Arnold. Kyle didn't even know him.
Yeah, that's right.
So Walt thought the liquor was okay. He was still another innocent go-between for this flagon of coffin varnish.
And that's something he could explain to the police.
Well, he's trying to hide something else. Something he can't afford to talk over with the police.
But where's the beginning of all this,
I
George?
don't know. It may go back to the person who gave it to Walt, or even further back than that. Oh, Angel, this seems to be a very roundabout murder.
Well, Charlie said he was going to call us here on the hall phone as soon as he finds out where Walt is headed.
It's 11 o'clock now. Oh, what a game, Brooksy. Bottle, bottle, who passed the bottle? Hello.
Valentine?
Yeah, Charlie. What'd you find?
I followed your man.
That was Nielsen, all right.
He stopped off at a flea bag called the Palace Hotel down on Ritter Street.
Huh?
I saw him take the self-service elevator, and then I slipped the desk clerk a fin, and she told me that our friend always visits somebody called Tim Farrell in 4F.
Well, is Nielsen there now?
No, he only stayed a few minutes. I followed him to the Union Station, and I got fouled up with the traffic lights, and I lost him.
I see.
Well, that's about it, Valentine.
Okay, thanks a lot, Charlie. Sorry to put you to the trouble, but I was, indisposed. See you in the morning.
Tim Farrell? No, I didn't see him go out. Shall I ring him?
Never mind, lady. He's expecting us.
The elevator's right across the lobby. Oh, there's no boy on it. Only self-service after 12 o'clock.
We'll manage. Easy, Brooksy.
Oh!
This lets Tim Farrell out as a source of influence. Lets Tim Farrell out as a source of influence. Lets Tim Farrell out as a source of influence. Lets Tim Farrell out as a source of influence. Lets Tim Farrell out as a source of influence. Yeah. Walt didn't do a very neat job, but you can't say he wasn't thorough.
Well, Valentine, it's about time you showed up.
Tell me, Lieutenant, what did you find out about the late Tim Farrell?
Well, I got it right here. Timothy Farrell, age 28. Crimes include illegal entry, assault, armed robbery, et cetera, et cetera. Committed to Dannemora State Penitentiary January 4, 1945, and so on, so on.
In other words, just a cheap crook.
Yes, but this is the payoff. Lately, he's been teaming up with Walt Nielsen.
Well, that is something.
And Nielsen is really a bad boy. A 3-time loser. One more arrest, and he'd have to collect his old age pension in jail.
So that's what it was, then. That's why I'd have none of the police.
Yeah, so now it lines up like this. They have a fight, and Tim tries to slip his pal a Mickey Finn that works for keeps. Before leaving town, Walt drops by the Palace Hotel and slits Timothy's throat.
It could be.
And just where does that leave Arnold Kyle?
Well, right where he is.
Why?
Well, at least until we pick up Nielsen. After he talks, then our saintly hero can go home to his wife. Oh, hold on a second. Hello? Yeah, let's have it, Thompson. Huh? What?
I hope that's clear. If everyone
Yes. Okay.
Well, what is it, Ron?
Oh, of all the things to have happen. Now, this. What is this? Where's this case going to wind up? Now, it's Walt Nielsen. They found him.
Well, what's the matter with that?
Where is he?
They found him last night on the railroad tracks. He either jumped or was pushed off the Garland Street Bridge.
Jeez.
Then the train got him. The 1140 Coastliner.
Valentine, I want you to trace this thing back one more step. Don't you see? Someone who still has his heart set on murder is walking around loose.
Yeah, I don't know that for a fact.
Well, man, why do you stand here? Why...
Dear, here I go walking in again before you're ready to leave. Please excuse me, Mr. Medford.
That's all right, Molly.
Hey, Molly. Have you heard any more exciting news about your son?
My son?
What's the matter? Aren't you feeling well?
I'm fine. I'll clean up when I come around later. I'm sorry, Mr. Medford. Excuse me. About my son, mister. I can tell you he's better off now than he ever was.
Poor creature. Well, Valentine, we're still in business, aren't we?
Uh-huh. At least until I find out one thing.
What's that?
How a man can be murdered after 12 o'clock by someone who was dead at least 20 minutes before the witching hour.
You mind shedding a little light on that, Valentine?
Yeah. Soon now, gentlemen, very soon. Come on, let's go, Brooksy. Whether you know it or not, you're a very important witness to this discrepancy in time.
Am I? Well, what do you know?
I'll be in touch with you, gentlemen.
Good night.
Good night.
What do we do, George? Stand here and count 10 before we go back in?
That ought to be enough time, if I'm right.
Oh, it's a long way from Cleo Dawson's hotel room to...
It begins.
George! Oh, golly.
Oh, my shoulder. He shot me.
I'll take that, Medford.
Oh, but listen, Valentine.
Don't you stand there. Give me a doctor.
Brooksy, help me get Charlie on the
Yeah,
couch.
George, yeah.
Just as soon as you and Miss Brooks left, he came at me with a lot of wild talk. I just got the gun out of the desk drawer, but I didn't shoot him.
What are you talking about?
You'll see when they get the bullet out of him. The shot came through the French doors on the balcony.
Where does that balcony lead?
It goes right around the building.
I just thought of something. Brooksy.
Yeah.
Call Lieutenant Riley and tell him what happened. Medford and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Valentine, I was prepared for almost anything in this fantastic
Go ahead,
affair.
then, Molly. Now I have your gun.
Please, Lieutenant Riley. I don't know the answers myself yet. Oh, all right. Goodbye.
Well, friends, now the circle is neatly closed.
I don't understand.
That bottle of Morrison Club came from this office. I should have known that when Lieutenant Riley read the late Tim Farrell's police record. Oh, I'm sorry, Molly. Your son, wasn't he?
Oh.
You tried to build him into something decent in your mind. Big lawyer in Clinton, New York. That's where the Dannemora State Penitentiary is. Big success in 4 years. That was the length of Tim's term. He was committed in 45.
Yeah, that's right. Now I remember.
And this leather belt you're so proud of, Molly, this is what the prisoners make in the Dannemora workshops.
Oh, all right. Now you know, mister.
Tim got that bottle from you, didn't he, Molly?
Yes. I stole it from your bar, Mr. Medford. Tim took it away from me because I'm not supposed to drink.
But who poisoned it and why?
You may as well answer that, Charlie. And you know you can.
All right, Valentine. I poisoned the liquor. If people hadn't started passing it around, this egotistical windbag here would have been called just another suicide.
I knew it was you, Charlie. That's why I hired Valentine and didn't want him to stop until he found out the truth.
But Walt and Tim.
Unfortunate casualties, Miss Brooks, just like Cleo Dawson. Except with them, I was forced to get rid of them if I was going to save my own neck.
I thought the whole thing was your fault because you hated Mr. Medford. That's why I carried the gun. It was Tim's. Tonight from the balcony, I heard you admit what you did, and Oh, I wish I had killed you.
Now, Mrs. Farrell.
Sorry, Medford, but this is one story you'll have to write for yourself. But how about a switch, huh? A small drama in the life of a man who couldn't stand to see you so big.
You don't know what a relief it was to send Arnold Kyle home to his ever-loving wife.
Yeah, I can imagine, Lieutenant.
You know, the public ought to know more about this sentimental streak in our police officers.
Well, it's a fact. That guy was beginning to gnaw on my conscience. I couldn't sleep. I walked up and down all night, and Mrs. Riley thought I was going crazy.
George, I'm still not quite sure about what you meant by discrepancy in time.
Well, Charlie Drake understood. That's why he went after Medford the moment we left the room. If he was going to get caught, at least he was going to finish what he started.
Well, I know Walt Nielsen was hit by the 1140 coastliner, but...
But Charlie told me on the phone that he saw Walt use the self-service elevator at the Palace Hotel. And you'll remember the clerk said it became self-service only after midnight.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Charlie Drake pushed Walt off the bridge, then came back and killed Tim Farrell. Because he had to use the self-service elevator, he took it for granted that's the way it worked all the time.
Isn't George positively brilliant, Lieutenant? Oh, fine.
Back to normal again. Now it's Mrs. Riley's turn to stay awake all night.
If you're looking for ways to tighten up your budget, how about the family car? Particularly the care of your car's engine. Of course, you can pick an oil at random and hope for the best, but for protection you trust, get compounded RPM motor oil. It's as plain as the nose on anybody's face that a clean engine is going to run longer with less wear and fewer repair bills than a dirty one. And keeping your car's motor clean by fighting off carbon deposits is just one of the money-saving jobs done by this premium quality motor oil. RPM also rust-proofs as it lubricates internal engine parts, prevents corrosion, and sticks to hot spots left bare by ordinary oils. No wonder, for economy's sake, RPM motor oil is first choice in the West. To make things easier for your car and your pocketbook, get RPM tomorrow. You can get it at standard stations and at independent Chevron gas stations where they say and mean, we take better care of your car. Next week, when we catch up with George Valentine in his office, there'll be a ring on the phone, and then...
Hello?
Hello, Valentine.
Oh, yeah. Now listen, friend, what's this all about?
You sound as though you know who this is.
I should. You said you'd call at this hour. But assuming you did kill those three people...
Tomorrow, I'm going to kill again. I'm even going to give you the name of the victim. George Valentine.
Tonight's adventure of George Valentine has been brought to you by Standard of California on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and Standard stations throughout the West. Let George Do It stars Robert Bailey as George with Francis Robinson as Brooksy. Wally Mayer appears as Lieutenant Riley. Tonight's story was written by David Victor and Herbert Little, Jr. and directed by Don Clark. Also heard in the cast were Byron Kane as Kyle, Larry Dobkin as Medford, Herbert Vigran as Drake, and Virginia Gregg as Molly. The music is composed and presented by Eddie Dunstetter. Your announcer, John Heaston. Listen again next week, same time, same station, to Let George Do It. This is the Mutual Don Lee Broadcasting System. Standard of California, on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations throughout the West, invites you to Let George Do It. The Perfect Alibi, another adventure of George Valentine.
Personal notice, danger's my stock and trade. If the heat's on and you can't seem to cool off, you got a job for me, George Valentine. Write full details.
Dear Mr. Valentine, I hate my husband. I hate him so much I've sat awake nights wondering if I had the nerve to kill him. But I'm a coward. I'm weak. I'm everything bad. It's his fault I am. But then, that's my fault for marrying him, isn't it? Mr. Valentine, I have a chance to escape, to get rid of him forever. If I keep my mouth shut, my husband will be dead inside of a few months. But I can't keep my mouth shut, can I? I can't be that bad. Or can I?
I'll be standing at the corner of 47th and Maple Drive at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Or maybe she meant Maple Avenue, George.
Yeah, maybe. If there was one in town, only there isn't.
Oh. Laurie F. You know, George, she sounds like such a mixed-up person anyway that maybe
No, Brooksy, this is the place she meant, all right. And all we can do is just sit here and wait.
Yeah.
Hey, mister, going downtown? Give me a lift downtown?
I'm sorry.
It'd be all day if I stay in there waiting for a bus. You got plenty of room.
Look, I said I'm sorry. I'm not going anyplace.
Yeah, but you will be. Much sooner than a bus.
Hey, get away from there.
Move over, sister.
Look out.
Hang on, Brooksy.
Well, hitchhikers are getting persistent, aren't they?
Yeah. And a funny-looking hitchhiker for a ritzy district like this.
Hey, watch it, George. Red light. Listen, you suppose that maybe...
Mr. Valentine. Mr. Valentine?
Hey, quick, open your door, Brooksy.
Yeah.
You are Mr. Valentine, aren't you?
That's right, and you're Lauriette.
I knew you must be. I saw that man there trying to get into your car. I was hiding in the drugstore thinking he'd go away.
Why? Who is he?
I don't know, really, but he works for my husband. I know he does. He was following me, watching me. He was.
Okay. Well, I don't blame him. You're attractive. Now, suppose you relax and tell us about it.
No, not here. Let's go someplace where we can talk.
You hate your husband, don't you, Laurie?
More than I hate lizards.
Is there any particular reason? I mean, somebody to compare him with, for instance? Oh, I know this is off the subject, but sometimes a woman...
What if there is? What if there is another man? It doesn't have anything to do with this?
Okay. Now, as I get it, if you keep your mouth shut about something, your husband will die in a few months. Is that right?
Yes.
He wouldn't be expecting a hanging, would he?
Yes.
Huh? Murder?
Mr. Valentine, last night a man was shot just a block or two from here. Exclusive apartment house, the Cedar Crest.
Who was he? And just for the record, who's your husband?
The man was a business associate of my husband's from out of town, but he used to live here, and he's been back for the last month or more.
The man?
His name was Chauncey. Isn't that a funny name? He was a funny sort of man, I guess, too, but... Well, anyway, my husband hated him, and the police know it.
Lots of people hate lots of other people.
Last night, my husband had an appointment with Chauncey. He was seen going into the apartment house. Sometime later, the shots were heard by the neighbors, and my husband doesn't have an alibi. He's in jail now, and they'll hang him.
Hey, wait a minute. Now, hold it. He's got no alibi, but you have one for him. One that you haven't told yet. Check?
Yes, Mr. Valentine. His character.
His what?
Huh?
My husband just wouldn't commit murder, that's all.
You mean the lizard? The heel? The husband?
Oh, I know I said those things about him, and they're true. He's even worse than that. But he can't stand violence. He doesn't believe in it.
Does he carry a gun?
Well, only for self-protection. And he made a point of not taking it with him last night. He was going to make up with Chauncey, settle their differences. He even took him a present.
Now, look, I've heard the name Chauncey before someplace, so let's cut out the waltzing, Laurie. What's your last name? Who's your husband?
I'm Laurie Farrell. My husband is Nat Farrell.
Nat Farrell?
Yes, he's the biggest gangster in the city. All right, then don't help me. Don't do anything about it. Just sit there and don't help me.
Well, George,
I don't know, Brooksy.
Oh, George, you're not going to get mixed up in a thing like that. Nat Farrell has earned 5 hangings.
Yeah.
And how do you know she wasn't lying? She's such a mess.
Let's cut across here, Angel.
Oh. But this is the block that apartment's in, the Cedar Crest. George is just sticking your neck out. All you'll do is end up a patsy or a corpse.
Look, save the obituaries, Angel. All I want is the newspaper.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Come on, in here.
Well, the old man did it again today when he lifted one over the wall in the third.
Which one a newspaper
By the end of the
for?
6th inning, the league...
What'll it be, mister? Make it fast. Giants won, you hear that?
That's all I want, thanks.
Next edition has some of the baseball scores.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just a funny paper man.
But he has turned down an offer to play another season.
There it is, Angel, all over the front page. Nat Farrell. Behind bars for the first time. Hand-painted necktie, not even must.
Chauncey was a racketeer, too, wasn't he? Business associate. George, I tell you, that woman is absolutely...
Hello? Look, Mac, buy your own newspaper, huh?
All right, sure.
Hey, wait a minute. What's the bright idea?
You're George Valentine.
You like to make something out of it, redhead?
Yeah. Here's $200. That's all I could raise on short notice.
Well, you should have tried harder. You're cutting out money, haven't you got some for me, too?
Stay away, will you, Valentine? Just stay away, that's all I want. The guy's no good. He's an egotistical, selfish, cold-blooded...
I suppose you're talking about Nat Farrell.
I said just stay away. Leave him in jail.
Why, redhead?
Because I said so. If you start messing around, Valentine...
Now, look, you just keep your hair on.
Let go of me.
Hey, keep it down, will you, guys? They're giving the Major League scores now.
See? Isn't polite to fight in a public place.
Valentine, I'm warning. You'll get a private place, all right? I'm sorry. Give me my money back. Only leave him in jail, you hear me? Leave him in jail.
Now look at what you guys done. I don't even know who's going to pitch for Boston.
I tell you, I'm going to hang out a sign that says man at work.
Lieutenant Riley, I'm just asking questions, that's all.
You sure that's all?
It is if I have anything to say about it.
Listen, Valentine, I've been trying to nail that guy Farrell since I polished my first brass button. He's the reason for half the trouble in this town. And now that I've got him jugged, there's nobody's going to pull the cork. Not even sniff around. So, beat, will you? Goodbye.
Okay, Riley, okay, I get it. Railroad man at work.
What?
George.
Valentine, you know darn well nobody's getting railroaded. I've got a case, you understand?
All right, so I said the wrong thing.
Farrell ran this guy Chauncey out of town a couple of years ago. Only Chauncey came back last month against threats. Trying to muscle into Farrell's business.
Yeah, keep talking.
Look, chum, I've got lots of witnesses. The doorman at the Cedar Crest saw Farrell go upstairs at 7:30. When the doorman went off duty at 8, Farrell was still there. At 8:15 on the button, 5 people, mind you, heard the shots through the open windows out back. And I was there at 8:20.
All right, it's a circumstantial case so far.
Well, what if it is? Farrell admits he was there, claims he doesn't know what time he left, but he didn't show up at home until after 9. And he won't explain it. Every 2 minutes, something new comes in against him. Oh, you. There, you made me mad enough to tell you. Now, you happy?
No. Because you see, Lieutenant, Farrell's wife.
Huh? Oh, I know. I talked to her. She hasn't got anything.
And like I told George, she's so confused that maybe...
Sure. She's confused and mixed up and messed up. Now, look, Riley, 2 things hit me in the eye. 1, Farrell doesn't like violence. He never has.
Yeah.
That's why he's been so hard to nail for his other stuff. And if there were a business killing to be done, a guy that big doesn't do it himself. He hires somebody.
Maybe this time he lost his temper.
Over business? No, Brooks, he's too cold-blooded. All right, point number 2. No alibi. A guy that big always has an alibi.
So he slipped up. I'm crying in my lace handkerchief. I'm tearing my hair out with sympathy.
Now, look, Riley, I hate that guy as much as you do. But I doubt if he killed Sean.
Oh, sometimes I'd like to... Wait a minute. Come on in my office. I want you to meet somebody. Oh, Mr. Jefferson.
Hello, Lieutenant. What is it?
I want you to meet these people, Mr. Jefferson. Mr. Jefferson here is Farrell's lawyer. Miss Brooks?
How do you do?
And George Valentine.
Oh, yeah?
How do you do, sir?
Mr. Valentine is interested in the case. He's from the Humane Society or something.
Well, it's unusual anyone interested in my client.
Well, tell him what you've been doing all day, Mr. Jefferson.
Expose the defense? Now, really? Oh, what difference does it make?
I've been pounding the pavements. Riley knows. I've talked to everyone within a 47-mile radius of the Cedar Crest, armed with questions and pictures of Farrell.
You mean looking for friendly witnesses? Did you find any?
Huh? What do you think?
Mr. Valentine had it in mind that he'd like to help.
Is that so?
Oh, but he doesn't know anything.
I see. Mr. Valentine, I have no business saying this, but then I suppose I'm not very orthodox anyway. What I mean is, the man who takes pity on the hungry tiger usually forfeits his head. You understand me?
Maybe. But where was the tiger between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock last night?
Why don't you ask him, Mr. Valentine? Yes, ask him.
What a presumptuous question. Where was I? Where were you?
All right, Farrell, skip it.
Who are you anyway, Valentine? What are you doing here in my cell?
Watching you pick your teeth, I guess.
Pâté sandwiches. I had them sent in from Pierre's, you know. Only decent pâté in town.
Yeah, you lead a hard life, even in jail, don't you?
You think I appreciate the finer things? You should have met Chauncey.
He went in for coffins.
Inevitably, with his business habits. But I had no quarrel with him personally. And when it came to taste... Here, you see my jacket? Gold buttons, gold trim. It's my own design. I took Chauncey a duplicate last night as a gift, as a matter of fact. He collects them. And silk shirts. And his collection of rare books. Oh, I've learned a lot from Chauncey, the rat.
You didn't kill him, did you?
No. No, I left this place sometime after 8. But I don't know just when.
He was shot at 8:15. Where were you until 9 o'clock?
I'm tired of that question.
Plenty of witnesses saw you go in there, saw your car, but they didn't see you come out. Were you framed?
I'm getting tired of you, too.
Does your wife know where you were?
Get out of here. Now.
Oh. I hit a sore point, huh?
My personal life is no one's business but my own.
It won't be personal when you're wearing a hand-woven rope necktie.
Get out of here. Who asked you to snoop anyway? Like any small-time prying little shamus. Come to the big boy offering to help, thinking the big boy might pay big cash for help.
You can keep your change, Buster.
Well, leave me in jail, you see. I take care of myself, understand? And in case you don't understand, in case your nose gets any nosier, I promise that my friends will give you a reward. My own special design. A marble-trimmed slab.
We'll return to tonight's adventure of George Valentine in just a moment. When your car wants to tell you it's wasting power, you'll hear from it, all right. And what you'll hear is engine ping. It's a noise that also means your car's engine is strained and laboring, wasting fuel as well as power. To avoid this power robbery, depend on Chevron Supreme gasoline. It's specially blended to give your car ping-free power under every driving condition. Faster starts for cold engines, quicker pickup for traffic, and extra power on hills. Chevron Supreme's a premium quality gasoline that's climate-tailored, too. Whether you're on the coast, in the desert, or in the mountains, depend on it to help give your car its best performance. In fact, for today's high-compression engines, you can't buy a better gasoline. Get Chevron Supreme at standard stations and at independent Chevron gas stations where they say and mean, we take better care of your car. Laurie Farrell hates her husband, but her conscience tells her he shouldn't be in jail. For murder, that is. He's just not the type. Of course, Lieutenant Riley insists he'll have a case against Nat Farrell, and you certainly agree that the fastidious gangster looks his best in stripes. But you can't help suspecting that the woman is right, that this time her husband has been miscast. And if that's so, then this isn't justice, is it? If your name is George Valentine and you, too, have a conscience, you stick right on the case.
You didn't listen to me, Valentine. You're still on the Farrell case. How come?
Last time we met, Redhead, you were offering $200 to keep Mrs. Farrell's husband in jail. Who do you work for, anyway? Okay, I'll play a guessing game with you. Somebody trying to frame him, maybe. Muscle into his business while he's locked up, huh? Oh, wait a minute. She's got a boyfriend. Maybe you work for him.
Goodbye, Valentine.
Come on. Answer me, chum. Don't be a sucker. You'll be caught in the middle.
That's where you are right now, Valentine. I bought a gun since the last time.
Oh, George, it's like a nest of snakes. Every time you turn around, there's another one leering at you.
Even Riley has a man tagging me.
I told you we'd stick our necks out, and we have. The honest people look down their noses, and everybody else looks down ours.
Snakes, necks, noses.
But we haven't got anywhere. You can't even get to talk to your client.
Well, that's not her fault, Angel. She's surrounded just like we are. Seems everyone in town wants Farrell out of the way and me off the case.
George, what if they did get him for a crime he didn't commit? Oh, I know it wouldn't be right, but if...
Brooksy, you can't compromise. But I'll grudge if it went for his wife. I'll get it. Yeah, Valentine speaking.
Valentine, I hope you choke.
Yeah, why?
I guess you're pretty proud of yourself, aren't you?
Oh, come on, get off it. Listen, Riley.
Now, you listen to me. The chief inspector's talking to Nat Farrell right now. In 5 minutes, Farrell will walk out of jail a free man. That's your pal, Buster.
Look, I tell you, I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't dig him up any alibi.
Honest, Lieutenant, all the people we talked to couldn't remember anything.
Nobody sees him leave Chauncey's apartment. Nobody remembers any time.
What times?
We know Farrell was still up there at 8 o'clock. The shots were heard at 8:15 sharp. But no one actually saw Farrell leave the place until this thing showed up.
Well, hiya, mister.
Baseball.
Yeah, that's me. Lippy, they call me. It was baseball done it, too. You know, it's a funny
What's
thing.
he talking about?
He runs a little cigar store in the same block as the Cedar Crest.
Sure, it was baseball. Local games always start at the same time. Now, you see what I mean? Now, look, this guy, see, he comes by the store, takes a look at my phone book, and then he gets into his car.
Nat Farrell?
Well, I didn't know him from an umpire then, but it was him, all right. And I know the time, too. You see, the Seals against the Stars. Maltzberg is on the mound, see? Play ball, the announcer said.
Ah, shut up. Games always start at 8:15. Farrell remembers it, too.
8:15. A perfect alibi.
Yeah. Seals won, you know, 7-3. Behind until the fourth, see? But then all of a sudden...
Wait a minute. How come you didn't show up with this perfect alibi until now?
Well, gosh, mister, until I saw Farrell's picture in the paper, how did I know it was him? Had been up at Chauncey's. You know, I never look at the paper until the sports final because...
Oh, shut up. The inspector already worked it over, Valentine. No holes, and this Gabby guy here, he's new in town. No connection with Farrell.
I should hope to tell you, you know, he's no bleacher boy.
Yeah, but, you knew Chauncey, huh?
Oh, him, it's different. You know, starting a new business is like Bill Veck took over the Indians, you see. Give the customers what they want. Now, look, I made a couple of deliveries, but that's about all.
Okay, Riley, suppose we take
good, and a good spender? Yes, sir. $10 boxes of cigars. You should have seen him puffing away in a gold trim jacket. Like baseball, too. Hey, you know, it's too bad he died.
Oh, Lippy, relax, will you? Where did Farrell go after he left your place? Between 8:15 and 9 o'clock. Any idea? Or did he just look at the phone book, get in his car, and steam off?
Yeah, that's right. You guessed it, mister. You know, I ain't no prognosticator, but you see, there was a funny thing.
And where's Farrell now?
Well, the inspector's kissed him goodbye already. His wife was waiting for him.
His wife? Had she been here long?
Oh, not so you'd notice. Showed up just a second before you did, all set to be sympathetic. But when we told her we didn't have enough on her husband to hold him anymore, well, she darn near fainted.
Come on, Brooksy, we gotta move fast.
Huh?
Well, George, what on earth?
Farrell's home in the suburbs. Come on, Angel.
Hey, wait, hold it. Who do you think you're working for now?
Myself, Riley. I don't want to be responsible for a murder.
They must not be home yet, George.
Yeah. Hey, now, wait a minute. Here's one looks loose. Yeah, it is.
Aren't any of the windows unlocked?
Not a chance, Angel.
Shh. Oh, George, hurry up. They're coming.
Okay, take it easy. There. Now, come on, in you go.
Ouch.
What's the matter?
Stove.
Okay, it's in the kitchen. Shh, quiet.
All right, Tony, thank you. Wait, please. Well, my dear, May I take your coat?
No, I can do it, thanks.
You'd like some music on the radio, Laurie?
No, thanks.
A cigarette,
Stop
huh?
it, Nat. Why don't you say what you're thinking?
Oh, my dear, it's you who's thinking things.
Did you get that man at the jail, Lippy? How much did you pay him?
What, the alibi? No, not a cent. A coincidence, honey, that's all. Saved by a busybody. You didn't like it, did you?
Yes. Yes, I did. I wanted you to get out. I knew you didn't kill Chauncey.
Yeah, you knew nothing of the kind. But I didn't tell anyone about it last night. I was crossing my fingers, biding my time. Giving somebody enough rope.
There was nothing last night.
Whenever it was, I left Chauncey's until 9 o'clock. The Paris hat shop. I've forgotten the address, but the woman says my hat will be done. Pick it up, will you, dear?
You're hurting my arm.
I have to look it up in a phone book, and it's all the way across town. When I get there, it's closed. You knew it'd be closed.
No.
A little wild goose chase with no one for an alibi. You were with a man, weren't you?
Leave me alone.
A man? I've guessed it before. There's one thing I will not abide.
Stop it. What if I was? Is it wrong to be sick of this life? Being watched all the time?
Now, who is he? Who is he?
No, I won't tell you.
I give you everything and you go. Who is he?
Okay, little boy, that's enough.
Valentine.
Yeah, you got quite away with women, haven't you?
What are you doing in my house, Valentine?
I thought you were touchy on the subject of your wife.
Ned, I hired him. I did. I hired him to get you out of jail, honestly. Didn't I? I didn't think you'd kill.
Yes, sister, but you also admitted you had a boyfriend. Hey, where you going?
I have a man outside who's bigger than you, Valentine. We'll find out who's telling the truth. We'll find out who's... Stand still. Valentine said. Answer it, Laurie.
Yes, Nat.
Hello, Laurie. I was just...
Well, Mr. Jefferson. Come in, come in.
Nat, what do you do? Wait, it's good to see you.
My lawyer, Mr. Valentine. He doesn't even know I'm out of jail.
I'm not surprised.
What? Oh, Nat, I just thought I'd run over and check your papers, see if there was anything needed to be done.
He can't get over it. Here I am.
Of course he can't. He took your photograph for blocks around the Cedar Crest, trying to find someone who'd give you an alibi. And yet somehow he overlooked the most obvious person.
Who do you mean?
The guy in the corner cigar store.
What?
Shut up, Valentine. I can do my own thinking. I'm way ahead of you. Deliberately overlooked that man, didn't you, Jefferson?
Nat, take it easy.
So convenient if I would stay in jail, if I would be hung. You've been trying to get control of my business for a long time.
I'm your lawyer, Nat. That's all I'm...
The man with the keys to my house, the knowledge of my papers. You were making sure that I'd be hung.
No,
And
Nat.
my wife. You're the one. You and my wife.
Stop it. No.
Well...
No, you don't, Valentine.
Stop it. The gun in that desk.
Get away from me. Nat, don't do it.
No.
Don't shoot. Get away.
Around now.
Who's the boss? Show you who runs this town? I'll show you.
Yeah. You showed us, all right.
Well, it's about time, Lieutenant Riley.
I guess it's all right if I arrest him for murder now, isn't it?
Okay. Take it easy, Mrs. Farrell. Your boyfriend's all right.
What? With 6 shots in him?
Don't jump to conclusions, Riley. Jefferson here might have been trying to take over Farrell's business. But the boyfriend is somebody else. And I guess the guy who begged me to leave hubby in jail.
What's that?
He was so afraid Nat would find out. Kill us both.
A guy like a redhead, maybe?
I was out with him last night while Nat was at Chauncey's. And that store I sent him to. I told Red I thought it was hopeless. I'd never get free of Nat.
Well, lady, you're rid of him now. The man who couldn't stand violence. Well, Valentine, so you figured he'd go for his wife. At least you saved her.
Yes, and the redhead seems like a nice person. Maybe now she can get herself straightened out. Huh?
Sure. You don't want to feel too bad about not being right all the time.
Well, Farrell killed in passion. I just said he wouldn't commit a cold-blooded business murder.
Like Chauncey? Well, if we have trouble with that alibi, we've got him on another murder. It doesn't make much difference.
Yes, it does, Riley, it does.
What?
I've said all along Farrell didn't kill Chauncey. Now I can prove it.
Huh?
What?
Okay, listen, children. We know Jefferson was trying to muscle in, take over the business. Okay. Now, what better way to do it than get rid of a competitor named Chauncey and have Farrell blamed for it? 2 birds with 1 stone.
Are you trying to tell me that Jefferson shot Chauncey?
Riley, I've said all along that big boys don't do their own business shooting.
George?
Yes, Angel. It's more likely somebody he hired to do the job, somebody he brought in from out of town, set up in a convenient spot to watch the victim, watch his visitors.
Somebody who had easy access to Chauncey's apartment.
Like making deliveries. Yeah, Riley, it's the guy who got scared when we started nosing around. Or maybe he wanted to shake somebody down, I don't know. But anyway, he decided to back down on Jefferson, turn Farrell loose, cover his own tracks, only instead he uncovered his own neck.
How do you know?
That baseball boy, Lippy, he just talked too much.
Huh?
Yeah, he described Chauncey as wearing a gold-trimmed jacket. But Chauncey didn't even own that particular jacket until Farrell gave it to him as a gift that same evening.
That's right.
So Lippy had to be there afterwards. Holy smoke, what am I standing here for? I'm the guy who's got...
Oh, but the alibi. Why did Lippy give Farrell the alibi?
Yeah, sure. I know the alibi. You know, people always forget, Angel, when a guy makes up an alibi for another guy and the other guy accepts it.
Then he's given himself one, of course.
That's right. This perfect alibi was like a bicycle built for two, with both passengers set for a one-way trip.
It doesn't cost much to keep the outside of your car bright and shining, but an engine repair is another matter. That costs real money. That's why I want to tell you about RPM Motor Oil, how it saves the life of your car's engine. Let's start with the proved fact that corrosive rust is the cause of 80% of engine wear. It starts the moment your engine stops and is caused by condensation of acid-laden moisture. But RPM Motor Oil is specially compounded to prevent this internal rust. It contains an adhering agent that coats the inside of an engine with a moisture-proof film. Even though your car stands idle for days or weeks, RPM stays on the job, wards off the attack of moisture and consequent rust. No wonder RPM is first choice in the West. It's the oil that stops 80% of engine wear. Ask for RPM at independent Chevron gas stations and at standard stations where they say and mean we take better care of your car. Next week, when we find George Valentine and Brooksy in the hallway outside their office door, we'll hear...
George! Oh, your cheek's bleeding.
It's okay.
Here, give me the keys.
Hey, wait a minute, Brooksy. He said the office was locked, but I don't remember locking it. No, it's not. What in the name of... Mr. Paulson.
Oh.
And here's the gun. It's got a silencer. And guess what, Brooksy? He's about as dead as a bullet'll make a man.
Tonight's adventure of George Valentine has been brought to you by Standard of California on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and Standard stations throughout the West. Robert Bailey starred as George with Frances Robinson as Claire. Wally Mayer appears as Lieutenant Riley. Let George Do It is written by David Victor and Jackson Gillis and directed by Don Clark. Also heard in the cast were Virginia Gregg as Laurie, Harry Bartell as the Redhead, Dick Ryan as Lippy, Ed Begley as Jefferson, and Larry Dobkin as Farrell. The music is composed and presented by Eddie Dunstetter. Your announcer, John Heaston. Listen again next week, same time, same station, to Let George Do It. This is the Mutual Don Lee Broadcasting System. Standard of California, on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and Standard stations throughout the West, invites you to Let George Do It. One Against a City, another adventure of George Valentine.
Personal notice. Danger's my stock and trade. If it comes out trouble, dead end, no matter which way, you got a job for me, George Valentine. Write full details.
Dear Mr. Valentine, a city that's lost so much of its conscience that it's allowing itself to be ruled by 3 cynical, ruthless men. That's the gimmick I hope will intrigue you. Thanks to one other citizen who feels as I do, I can now hire a man of strength and courage who's interested not only in money, but in the challenge of a very uneven but worthy battle. I've tried to fight this thing alone.
Tried to fight this thing alone, me and my puny one-cylinder newspaper. All I got out of it was threats, a few expert beatings, and a reputation as a crackpot idealist. Come on in, Mr. Valentine. The water isn't fine nor clean. But you may be the kind who doesn't mind swimming against the tide. It's signed Sam Morgan.
Let me have that, Brooksy.
Here. Intrigued?
Slightly fascinated. Sharondale Chronicle, the voice of Sharondale. Population 70,000 and growing strong.
70,000 people goose-stepping for 3 Little Caesars? Isn't it just possible, George, that Mr. Morgan may be letting his journalistic fervor run away with him?
Uh-huh.
But what about the mayor, the guardians of the law, the rest of the men of goodwill?
Well, that's what makes it so fascinating, Angel.
Oh, okay. When do we pack and go to meet this crusading editor?
I'll hop the first train to Sharondale. Since we may be gone for a while, you'd better clean up a few details here and mosey along later.
Okay.
Check in at the biggest hotel, Brooksy, and I'll be in touch with you.
Sharondale, next stop, Sharondale.
Ain't you kind of cold out here on the platform, Jack?
I'm getting off as soon as the train stops.
You don't say so, Jack.
Hey, now look, Buster, there's something about you I don't like. So don't make me take you apart to find out what it is.
Just come out to offer you a drink.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I don't slug my cough and varnish out of bottles.
That's too bad, Jack. Because I brought this bottle special for you.
Hey, look, what are you trying to do?
You're getting off here. And don't make me carve things in your face. I don't like the sight of blood.
Okay, well, it's not going to be my blood, Buster.
Get off, I said. Get off. Happy landing, Jack. And stay out of Sharondale.
But, Valentine, I can't understand it. No one could have found out you were coming here.
Yeah, well, nevertheless, Morgan, you can see I received a very enthusiastic welcome to Sharondale.
Gee, did you really get pushed off the train, mister?
Johnny, didn't I tell you to go upstairs to bed?
And you mean you only got your face scratched up like that?
Johnny.
I got a few other bruises, son, where they don't show.
Well, you're lucky the train was slowing down.
Bet you it was one of those gangsters you're always talking about, huh, Dad? I bet you.
Oh, Johnny, do as your mother says. Go to bed.
Aw, gee. Okay.
Well, I suppose I should tell you how sorry I am, Valentine. But after all, I knew what I was getting into.
The important point now, Morgan, is how did it leak out about me?
Well, Mrs. Sharon is out of the question. She put up $25,000 for this whole campaign.
Sure. You may as well know it, Sam. I called up Len Tucker and warned him.
What do you say?
I wanted this man scared away.
Well, looks like we're a house divided.
Why shouldn't I, Sam? For 10 years now, you've been running for mayor, butting your head against a stone wall, getting yourself beaten up,
Ruth, we've been through this before, but Valentine here, he could have been killed.
You'll have to believe me, Mr. Valentine. I'm sorry. I didn't dream they'd do anything vicious. I was thinking about our home and our future. You just heard Johnny talking about gangsters as though this was some kind of game we were playing. You heard him, Mr. Valentine.
Yes, Mrs. Morgan, I heard him.
Oh, Sam. Sam, give it up. Nobody else cares what happens in Sharondale. Why should you?
Yeah, because I'm me, Ruth. I don't think I'll ever change.
It's destroying us. That's all I know.
You still want to go on playing ball, Morgan?
You heard what I told my wife. After what happened to you, I didn't think that you...
Well, just suppose I'm weak of mind and don't care if I'm pushed off trains. Now, what's the setup on this charming burg?
Well, as I said in my letter, through the years, 70,000 upstanding citizens have allowed themselves to become the pawns of 3 men.
Uh-huh. And I guess it's safe to presume these 3 characters work together.
Yep. They've got Sharondale neatly parceled out. And there's enough graft to make the authorities look the other way.
I see. Who are they?
Well, Big Ed Corrigan runs a gambling, backroom card parlor, slot machine, and bookie joints.
Go on.
Leonard Tucker, a very suave gentleman, sells protection to businessmen, big and small. They know better than to say no to his salesman.
And number 3?
A truly incredible character who calls himself Wally Wallpaper.
Ah.
Yeah, came by the name because of the loud ties he wears. Buys them by the dozen. He has his big pudgy hands on everything that happens after dark. Nightclubs, roadhouses, things like that. Ostensibly, he's merely the owner of a plush cafe called the Barrel House.
And you, with Mrs. Sharon's $25,000, expect to sweep all of this clean?
She's a wonderful woman.
One of the first families, I guess.
The first family. Her grandfather founded Sharondale. She knows how to fight back, too. You'll believe me when you hear the plans she's got.
Okay, the sooner the better. Have you got it straight, Brooksy?
Yes, George. I'm not supposed to know you from a hole in the wall.
That's right. In fact, if you see any holes in the wall that even faintly resemble me, don't look that way. Sharondale's Crime Incorporated knows I'm here, and you can bet they'll try to keep on my tail.
Well, just how do I promote a job in that honky-tonk, the Barrel House?
Well, Brooksy, I understand the quaintest character since Dracula was a boy runs the joint. He glorifies in the name of Wally Wallpaper.
Huh?
Yeah. From all descriptions, Wally fancies himself a ladies' man. So, you're a lady. Use your own discretion. Try to get a job as a hat check girl, or in the chorus, or behind a cigarette tray. I'll tell you why later.
Ours is not to reason why. Ours is to go and meet Wally Wallpaper. But just one thing, sweetie. If we're supposed to be total strangers, how do we communicate with each other? By thought waves?
Well, I'm not going to call you at the hotel anymore. They may trace the call.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, exactly at noon, I'll be making a call on the one and only telephone booth in the cigar store at the depot. Now, you be the annoyed young lady who can't wait for me to get through. We'll pick it up from there.
Okay. But be careful, darling. You happen to be one stranger who's good for me.
Well, that puts me in the glass with fresh vegetables. But don't you worry, Angel. I'll be all right. But I may even see a glimmer of hope for the home team after I talk to Mrs. Sharon.
Don't stare at me like that, young man. You're probably thinking, isn't that a bloodthirsty, rip-snorting plan to come from the lips of an old woman?
You should take up reading tea leaves, Mrs. Sharon.
Don't you think it would work, Valentine?
Well, I'm not quite the clairvoyant that Mrs. Sharon is.
Oh, poppycock, of course it'll work. It's the oldest maneuver in the world. You know what always happens when thieves fall out.
Well, it could be enough noise to wake up even a sleeping city.
Exactly. Tucker, Big Ed Corrigan, that larcenous clown Wally Wallpaper. If each one thinks the other two are trying to poach on his territory, the three of them will be at each other's throats. There'll be an unholy clamor.
Don't you see, Valentine? I'll have a real chance at the polls next month. If enough people wake up and are willing to do something about it.
Oh, it's all swell theory. But if those three are as thick as bubbles in a glass of champagne, it's going to take some doing to turn them against each other.
There's $25,000 in Sam's account in the bank to turn theory into fact. If any innocent people get hurt, we'll take care of them. I'll leave the details to you.
Okay. Let's give it a whirl.
Good.
I like you, young man. You're a fighter.
Yeah. And I got some interesting scars to show for it.
I'm the last of the Sharons. I want to see this a clean city before I die. That isn't too much for an old woman to hope for, is it?
Oh, don't get up, Mrs. Sharon. That's probably the Chronicle trying to get me. Hello? What's that, Ruth? Oh, for the love of heaven, calm down. What's happened? Johnny! Why, those dirty... I'll be over at the hospital right away. I'll never let anything like this ever happen to you again, Johnny. This was all my fault.
I'm okay, Dad. You heard what the doctor said.
Easy, Mrs. Morgan, easy.
What about Mr. Valentine? Gosh, they pushed him off a train, and that didn't scare him.
You're just a little boy, Johnny. You shouldn't be mixed up in this.
Well, I almost ducked when that old truck tried to run me over. I guess we'll show those gangsters, huh? Huh, Dad? Just like in the movie.
Oh, Johnny, stop talking like that. This is not a movie. Oh, and I think how close you
Now,
came
Ruth, let's go out in the hall. Anything you want, Johnny, you just tell the nurse.
Sure thing, Dad.
So long, kid.
Sam,
No, I know all the things you're going to say, Ruth, but they're not necessary.
Well, look, maybe you folks would like to be alone.
No, Valentine. This concerns you, too. Let me have a full bill of your fee, and, well, we call it quits. I know when I'm licked.
Oh, Sam, that isn't what I was going to say.
What?
You fought too hard and long for what was right. If those men could do something like this, they're capable of anything. This is our home, our town. It's up to us and others like us to clean it up.
Oh, but Johnny...
It's because of Johnny that I finally understood.
Valentine.
Save it, Morgan. I understand, too. This is open warfare now. And for one, I'm glad. No matter where it leads to.
We'll return to tonight's adventure of George Valentine in just a moment. Meanwhile, I'd like to tell you about a young man who knows where he's going. He's Warner Holfeld, a 21-year-old Navy veteran. Warner's working nights now so that during the day he can study engineering at Los Angeles City College. Young Warner, who drives his car 40 and 50 miles a day, also knows that RPM motor oil gives cars protection you trust. Here's what he says about this premium motor oil. Quote, "When I recently had my oil changed, one look convinced me that RPM cleans as it lubricates. I actually saw the dirt drain out with the oil." Unquote. Yes, folks, RPM does clean your engine while it lubricates. It has special compounds that gently loosen carbon particles, gum, and lacquer formations and prevent these troublemakers from harming those finely polished engine parts. RPM actually encircles dirt and carbon particles, holds them in suspension until the next oil drain and refill. Another thing, RPM sticks to engine hot spots left bare and exposed to wear by ordinary motor oil. Get protection you trust tomorrow. Get RPM motor oil at independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations where they say and mean, we take better care of your car. And now back to tonight's adventure of George Valentine. You've come up against some pretty formidable assignments, but playing the leading role in a drama called One Against a City under the thumb of three cynical, ruthless men, is a bit of casting you could have done without. Still, when a nameless hoodlum shoves you off a train and a truck nearly runs down a youngster to warn you off, you just put your head down and wade in. That is, if you have the same stubborn streak as George Valentine.
You started something, Mrs. Sharon, so you may as well sit back and watch the fireworks.
You don't think I want to back out? All I expect is a fighting chance against those leeches.
I've found out there's always a fighting chance, Mrs. Sharon.
By heaven, there has to be. Especially when there are people like the Morgans and like you on our side. The Morgans aren't letting anything scare them off, and Ernie Krantz only made you boiling mad when he nudged you off the train. Tell me something, young man.
What's that?
Have you decided on your first step?
I'm working on a surprise for Wally Wallpaper.
Good. Because I've got faith in my plan. Play them off against each other, that's it. I may be so old-fashioned I douse myself with lilac water every day, but I'm up to date enough to know how these modern James boys think and act.
If you were 10 years younger, Mrs. Sharon, I'd put a musket in your hand.
And if I were 10 years younger, I'd take it. Now, get along, young man. You're wasting time.
Not wasting time, Mrs. Sharon. Just biding time.
Never mind thanking me for the job, Miss Brooks. You can start pushing cigars and cigarettes here at the Barrel House tonight.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Wallpaper. I think you're the sweetest man.
And I think you got class, baby. Yeah, and good taste. I could tell that the minute you went off your nut about this tie I got on. Ain't it a beaut?
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Hey, look it. When I pull on it like this, see? The girl does the hula hula and the palm trees start waving. What do you think?
Suddenly I'm on the beach at Waikiki.
Where? Oh.
And what I like about it is it's so conservative.
That's right, baby. I'm not one of them loud guys. You'll find that out when you get to know me better. Which reminds me,
Yes, Wally?
when you're through tonight, how about me showing you some of my other ties? I got hundreds of them.
To think you're taking all this interest in me, Wally. And you're such an important man.
You're not wrong, baby. If you knew all the joints in this town that pay off to me, you wouldn't believe it. Well, let's talk about you. What'd you say your first name was?
Claire.
I'll have your picture painted on a tie with your name right under it. How do you like that, huh?
Oh, that'd be wonderful. But just one thing.
Sure, name it.
Could you arrange to have me light up in the dark, too?
Hey, look, lady, I'm making a long-distance call to my mother. Find yourself another phone booth somewhere. Good work, Brooksy.
You've been in there an hour. You don't have a lease on this phone booth, you know, mister. Now that I've got the job, what do I do, George?
Come on, operator. Come on, will you? Yeah, I don't think we're being watched, but be careful. You'll find a little package on the shelf under the phone when I leave.
Where does your mother live? In Timbuktu?
But, operator, I did put in 2 quarters and a dime. Just smash this package on the floor at the Barrel House sometime during the evening.
Then what happens?
Oh, you'll find out. All right, operator, forget it. Okay, miss, it's all yours. Now, when the joint begins to jump tonight, Angel, just make sure Wally thinks one of Leonard Tucker's men did it. Well, I hope you're satisfied, lady. You came between me and my mother.
Now I forgot what number I was going to call. Oh.
Yeah, what wise guy threw that stink bomb? I'll kill him.
Wally, I saw who did it.
Huh?
I pointed him out to a waiter, and he said he was one of Leonard Tucker's men.
So that's the way it is, huh? Tucker's been wanting to move in on me for a long time. Okay, I'm just the boy to play rough.
Are you crazy, mister? What are you going to do?
See if you can guess.
Those slot machines cost money. Wait till Big Ed Corrigan hears about this.
Just tell him that Wally Wallpaper has decided to branch out.
Oh.
And that includes gambling in this town.
Now, please, mister, already I am paying protection to Mr. Tucker.
Forget it. From now on, you're paying off to Big Ed Corrigan.
No, but Mr. Tucker, he will...
Maybe this
kill me.
brick through your front window will make up your mind.
The 5 days it shook Sharondale. Valentine, you really blew the lid off.
Well, I hope the reform mayor-to-be has his speech ready for the citizens' rally tonight.
All I can think of now is those 3 vultures tearing each other apart.
Hey, I like that headline you got in the Chronicle today, Morgan.
Assemblyman proposes state investigation of conditions in Sharondale.
Uh-huh.
10 years I've waited for this, Valentine. 10 long, long years.
You know, I'm glad for you. Well, we better keep our fingers crossed, Sam. See you later at your place.
Where do you think you're going, Jack?
Uh-oh. Johnny One Note. I've been waiting to catch up with you.
Don't be so happy. This rod in my pocket ain't been used for a long time. I might decide to see if it still works.
Where to, Ernie?
Huh? Don't get so familiar. Get going for that car over there.
Valentine, if you don't stop fooling with that blindfold, Ernie's going to break a couple of your fingers.
Why don't you boys stop playing cops and robbers? You got my future all planned. What difference does it make if I know where you brought me?
I told you, Corrigan, this guy talks too much.
Oh, so we have Big Ed among us.
You've been pretty busy these last few days.
Yeah, like a jet-propelled termite.
Well, it's all over now. You got to decide what to do with you. Any ideas, Wally?
Well, I'm all for Ernie taking him off our backs. Let him earn his dough.
Yeah, one thing. Make it look like an accident.
Okay, Tucker, if you want to cramp my style. I can make it so they find him laying out in a state road. He was jaywalking.
Jaywalking?
Remind me to give you a tie, Ernie.
So the three masterminds finally learned how to add two and two.
Yeah, we think slow. Maybe we got quick tempers. But usually we see our own mistakes.
All right, Ernie, take him out.
Time to shuffle along, Jack.
Wait a minute. For alleged big shots, you guys are certainly 3 14-carat suckers. Getting rid of me won't get you off the hook. You want to worry about the person who hired me, a very determined character.
You mean Sam Morgan?
You know Morgan is in hock up to his neck just trying to keep his newspaper going. Now, I'm talking about somebody who can buy and sell the three of you guys.
Can't you see he's just stalling?
Nah, let him talk.
Who are you referring to, Valentine?
The person in this room who insisted that you put this thing over my eyes so I wouldn't see. You don't need eyes to smell lilac water.
Wally, take the blindfold off him.
Hello, Mrs. Sharon.
I see I've underrated you, young man.
What is this?
You made a very stupid mistake, Mrs. Sharon, when you mentioned Ernie's name the other day. I only knew him as another gunsel. How did you know his name? Unless you knew everything else that was going on, too.
A very unhealthy pastime, Alyssa. Double-crossing your partners.
Do you mind telling us why? Not that it's going to do you any good.
Now, well, I'll tell you why. She arranged for you gentlemen to help her take over the town. But you pushed her in the background. And that's one thing a Sharon can't stand, especially in her own bailiwick.
I don't see why you three mongrels should be so surprised. With you out of the way, I could find myself the kind of associates who'd realize that I own this town, even though I may need hired help to run it.
Listen to her, will you? It's a wonder she don't pack a ride.
Oh, shut up, Ernie.
One more thing you underrated, Mrs. Sharon. That corny item, public indignation. The plan worked too well. You saw that Sharondale might go back to the people. Then you decided to backtrack, so things would at least stay as they are.
So, that's why you rounded us up, Alyssa. Showed us we had the wrong idea about each other. Valentine out of the way, we never would have found out what you did.
Clever of me, wasn't it?
Too clever.
Looks like I got 2 jobs to do.
No, we can't afford for you to have all that fun, Ernie. If both of them get knocked off, too many things will tie up. There'll be too many questions.
Well, what are we going to do? She ain't safe to have around.
No. Alysa'll have to go.
Why, you don't dare.
An unfortunate accident right in your own home. And you, Valentine, you're leaving town.
Am I?
You're too smart to hang around. You know there's nothing you can do. Won't be a piece of evidence against us. Take him on a train, Ernie, with you.
There ain't gonna be no mistake, Corrigan, this time.
Go on, do like you says.
Come on, Jack.
Good luck, young man. We may be seeing each other sometime. It was exciting while it lasted, wasn't it?
Yeah, a barrel of fun. Especially for all the innocent bystanders.
Outside, Jack, outside.
All right. Hey, now look, Ernie, you're seeing me off. And I'm glad to get out of this town, see? So take that small howitzer out of my back, will you?
You don't know how lucky you are.
I'm just getting lucky, Buster, because you're getting careless. You are! You had a lot more than that coming to you, Ernie. But that's where you're lucky. I don't have the time.
But I don't know whom we can get, Valentine. You know how long it takes for the police to do anything when it involves Corrigan or any of those fellows?
No matter what she's done, we've got to try to help her.
I know. I'll get a couple of state troopers.
And anybody else we can trust. Tell them to meet us at the Sharon place. They didn't waste any time getting here.
George, this is horrible.
Yeah. And they kept their word about making it look like an accident. Old ladies have been known to fall downstairs and break their necks.
Oh, it's going to be hard for Sharondale to believe the truth about its first lady.
Sam, you're not going to print the truth. And nobody's ever going to know it.
But, George...
It's going to be the first real service she's ever done for the town she was supposed to love.
But, Valentine, people have the right to know that this Mrs. Sharon was really responsible for Tucker and all the others. She was feeding on every racket in the town.
But wouldn't it be smarter to let them think she was pure as driven snow?
I don't get it, George.
What better way of being swept into office, Sam, than Making the good citizens think that a sainted member of the Fonding family was brutally murdered by gangsters they allowed to thrive all these years.
Well, we may never be able to prove that.
That's going to be your first job in office, Mayor Morgan. Well, goodbye, Johnny. Take care of yourself.
I wanted to ask you something, Mr. Valentine. If Dad gets to be mayor, can he make me deputy sheriff or something so I could carry a gun?
You better not let your mother hear you say that. You ought to be thinking of your schoolwork and keeping out of trouble.
You sweet on her, Mr. Valentine.
I guess you could go with that.
Can't be much fun, having a girl who's always trying to keep you out of trouble.
Now, look here, Johnny.
As a matter of fact, kid, I have all I could do to keep her from getting into trouble before I do.
Honest? Gee, you better hurry up and marry her before somebody else gets her.
Love that boy.
If your car acts as if every hill were too much for it, and if it's without pickup pep in traffic, who knows? Maybe it's just the gasoline you've been using. So tonight I'd like to remind you, Chevron Supreme gasoline is specially blended to give your car command performance in every road condition. It's a high-octane fuel that commands fast starts, smooth acceleration, and all the extra power to make it great on hills. So for happier motoring in traffic and on the open road, on short trips and the longer ones, rely on this premium quality gasoline. And remember, throughout the West, Chevron Supreme's climate-tailored to each different altitude and temperature zone. That means command performance from your car wherever you go, regardless of terrain or weather. Try a tank full of Chevron Supreme tomorrow. Get it at standard stations and at independent Chevron gas stations, where they say and mean, we take better care of your car. Next week, when you tune our way for another adventure of George Valentine, you'll hear George saying...
All right, now, Mrs. Pebbleman, Brooksy, jump in the car and hurry. I don't want to use this gun if I can help it.
Mr. Valentine, they were waiting here for you. All those men, they was going to kill you.
Yeah, well, they still have the same idea. Come on, get in the back, Mrs. Pebbleman. Let her roll, Brooksy. And don't stop till we get to your place. Get there before that gunsel does. Or we'll be missing one perfectly good client.
Tonight's adventure of George Valentine has been brought to you by Standard of California on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations throughout the West. Let George Do It stars Robert Bailey as George with Francis Robinson as Brooksy. Tonight's story was written by David Victor and Herbert Little, Jr. and directed by Don Clark. Also heard in the cast were Hal K. Dawson as Morgan, Virginia Gregg as Mrs. Morgan, Jerry Farber as Johnny, Miriam Wolfe as Mrs. Sharon, Larry Dobkin as Wally, Ed Begley as Corrigan, and Bob Dryden as Ernie. The music is composed and presented by Eddie Dunstetter, your announcer, John Heaston. Listen again next week, same time, same station, to Let George Do It. This is the Mutual Don Lee Broadcasting System. Standard of California, on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations throughout the West, invites you to Let George Do It. Murder and One to Go. Another adventure of George Valentine.
Personal notice. Danger's my stock and trade. If life's giving you so much punishment you're buckling at the knees, you need my help. George Valentine. Write full details.
Dear Mr. Valentine, do you remember Carol Gordon? Once she was as glamorous and famous as any movie star you can name today. Then some 18 years ago, when talkies came in, she faded out of the limelight. Dead? Perhaps. But if she isn't, I must find her. The only clue I have is that someone thinks he saw Carol Gordon about a year ago down on Skid Row. The enclosed check is a retainer.
Is a retainer, and if you succeed in finding her, there will be a substantial bonus. Sincerely yours, Henry Crichton.
Henry Crichton. Business management and artist representation.
Carol Gordon?
Careful. Don't say you remember her, Brooksy. You'll give your age away.
Well, I don't remember.
2 world-shaking events took place in the 20s. The stock market crash and Carol Gordon. Her autograph always gets you 2 of Wallace Reed in a trade.
And now Skid Row. Well, maybe this Mr. Crichton knows of a small part for her.
Well, if he's gambling with $250 just to play Good Samaritan, I'd like to shake hands with that gentleman.
And if he isn't, it might be a good idea to find out what's on his mind. Pretty swank. Currier and Ives prints right out in the hall.
The Dorset Building. The Agent's Paradise. The house the 10% room.
George!
Hey, I think that's coming from our client's office, Brooksy.
He's dead! He's dead! In there! Oh,
All right now, sister. All right, take it easy. Get hold of yourself.
What?
Try to calm down. Who's dead?
Mr. Crichton. I just came back from lunch. I found him lying there on the floor. The fire poker next to it. His head. Oh, would you please call the police?
Valentine, I know you were put on this earth to keep me from being bored, to see that I don't fall into a rut. But please, let's keep this murder nice and simple.
But take another look at this letter, will you, Lieutenant?
You must admit Crichton might have been killed because he was determined to find Carol Gordon.
Miss Brooks, I used to be a Carol Gordon fan. Why, it got so Mrs. Riley wouldn't let me go to the movies when her pictures were playing.
Why, Lieutenant?
But nobody's even thought of that woman in years and years.
Crichton did, Lieutenant.
Well, being just a plodding, unimaginative copper, I'm going to have to stick facts. Namely, Crichton got his head bashed in with a poker from which all the fingerprints were carefully wiped off.
Well, that's quite a fact to be stuck with.
There was a struggle, and the plug of the electric clock on the desk was pulled out of the wall. Now, that sets the time of the murder at 12:35. And a half a dozen people saw Miss Jackson, Crichton's secretary, in the coffee shop all through the lunch hour.
Lieutenant, I understand Crichton had quite an imposing list of clients.
Yes, sir, and I'm going to talk to every one of them. No flicks of fancy for me, pal. Incidentally, Valentine.
Yeah?
How are you going to go about tracing Carol Gordon? Obviously, she doesn't want to be found, and she probably doesn't look anything like she used to. And Skid Row is a pretty big place, you know.
George, I think the lieutenant is trying to imply that it's going to be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Well, what's so hard about finding a needle in a haystack?
Well, that's what What?
All you do is get a magnet. The needle comes to you. Now, look, Mr. Gabranian, what'll it cost me to have you run this picture in your movie house tomorrow afternoon?
You mean you're going to pay me, fella? What's wrong with it, fella?
Oh, nothing's wrong with it, Mr. Gabranian. It was a super colossal production back there in 1928.
Yeah, Romance in April, starring Carol Gordon.
Never heard of her, fella.
You... in the movie business and never heard
of 1928, I was running a coffee pot. I wish I was still running it.
Well, anyway, you wouldn't mind showing this picture for $50, would you?
There's just one thing we ought to tell you, Mr.
Yeah, I knew this was coming, fella.
There's no sound, no music in this picture. It's a silent.
Something new, huh?
You don't think for a moment I'd talk you into anything that would damage the reputation of Gabranian's Cameo Theater, the gem of Skid Row.
Are you kidding? I don't even advertise the picture we're playing. I just hang out a sign, soft seats, open all night, 15 cents.
Then this ought to be right down your alley. The slumber of your selected clientele won't be disturbed by any noises coming off the screen. Just a little piano music for mood.
Yeah, lady, you might got something there.
This is a gal who knows all the angles.
Yeah, on her they look good, too. Too bad the cameo ain't barbecue house like it used to be. You're a real nice filly, lady.
Well, thank you, Mr. Gabrenian. I don't know whether to blush or whinny.
Huh? What's that?
Now, what about it? Does Romance in April play here tomorrow?
It plays. Money in advance, fella.
No objection to me selling that...
You sell, but remember the tickets are numbered. I'll know just how many people go in.
Oh, you're a trusting soul, Mr. Gabrenian.
You said it.
Yes, sir. Here's your ticket, sir. Go right in.
Oh, thank you.
Well, business is pretty slow, darling.
Uh-huh.
Well, you can't say Mr. Gabrenian didn't advertise the revival of Romance in April.
Yeah, with the late Mr. Crichton's money.
So far, your magnets attracted nothing but the usual Skid Row characters. Maybe the whole thing...
Wait a minute. Hold it, Brooksy.
Can you tell me if the feature's started yet?
In just a few minutes, sir.
Good. One, please. Thank you.
George, didn't you recognize him?
Brooksy, yeah. We're beginning to draw a better class of people.
Anthony Chapman, the movie heartthrob. What would he be doing in a place like this? And trying to look inconspicuous.
An interesting question, Angel. I bet the answer's even more interesting.
I called up before, young man. I understand Romance in April goes on at 2:15. Is that correct?
Yeah. You've got 2 minutes to make it.
Just like to be sure, time is money. 15 cents? Is that correct? And I understand the picture runs an hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's correct.
Someone else out summing.
A little man in a big briefcase. Brooksy, what's your guess? Vice president of a bank? A successful insurance salesman?
Or just a lover of the silent cinema.
You know, I got a definite feeling we started something here. But what?
Hey! Look what we've got now, George.
The carriage trade drawing up. Now I'm sure we ought to change prices before 6.
You can call for me in about an hour, Ralph. Yes, ma'am.
One seat in the Loge, please.
Loge? I doubt if we can build you one at a moment's notice.
What? Oh, well, whatever you've got.
Thanks. Thank you.
I'd say that was about $5,000 worth of mink on the hoof.
Hey, look, Gabrenian actually opened the door for us.
I don't blame the man for being overwhelmed.
Looks like all kinds of people don't mind coming to this popcorn cove to see Romance in April.
One ticket, please. It's 15 cents, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're just in time for the picture.
See, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hope you don't mind the pennies. That's all I have.
Oh, they add up just the same. They are. I hope you enjoy the picture.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
I take it you're a Carol Gordon fan.
Yeah, and her severest critic.
Did you hear that, Brooksy? That's it, Angel, I think.
Carol Gordon? Oh, that couldn't be, George.
I could be wrong. But there was something about her eyes.
But she seemed so old and pathetic.
Come on, Brooksy. Gabrenian can take over the box office now. We're going inside and make sure.
Must have broken Gabrenian's heart to hire a piano player for the day.
That girl on the screen, Angel. Look at it carefully. Don't you see some resemblance between her and the woman we saw before us at the box office?
Sorry, George. I can't talk myself into it.
Yeah. Maybe I am punching a little too hard.
Oh, she was beautiful, wasn't she?
Even in that costume with the waistline down to her knees.
And not a bad actress to compete with these titles. Ellen looked at the faded flowers and thought of the waste of her own life. Oh, brother.
No!
George.
Oh, waste of life. My life, what did I do?
It was Carol Gordon. What happened? Come on, stick with me, Brooksy.
room is right down the hall here, folks.
Yeah, see, I told you she didn't just vanish. We were about giving up hope, mister.
We've been over this block with a fine-tooth comb for the last hour.
Can imagine the places you've been in, miss. Now, this here hotel don't rightly belong down in this neighborhood. Why, do you know we change bed sheets and towels twice a week?
Yeah, well, bully for you, but what did you say was the name she was using?
Ethel Mills. That is, if it's the woman you've been describing. And you know, funny thing.
What's that?
Huh?
Well, about 20 minutes ago, while I was away from the desk, somebody left a bottle of champagne for her.
Champagne?
Yep. All wrapped up fancy, too. Brought it right up to her. No other hotel around here gives room service like we do. Well, here it is. She's in there all right, and I think I know what happened.
What do you mean?
Well, if Ethel has the bottle around, it don't last long.
Well, something might have happened to her. In her frame of mind.
Yeah, we better take a look, friend.
Yeah, that's right, young fella. Don't want anything bad happening to the reputation of the hotel. Out like a light.
Well, don't just stand there. Where are those towels you're so proud of?
All right, over there.
Hey, come on. Try to sit up.
I can't. They're hurting. Usually she don't feel like that until the next day. And the bottle's only half empty. Seems somebody left a card with it, too.
Let me see this. To Carol Gordon. On the day of her triumphant return to the screen.
Wait, this wet towel ought to help her.
No time for that, Brooksy. We have to get her to a hospital.
But, George, she's only
been poisoned. One sniff of this bottle will tell you that.
Poison?
Somebody else followed her here from the Cameo. Somebody who wants to see Carol Gordon dead.
We'll return to tonight's adventure of George Valentine in just a moment. Meanwhile, a word about winter driving. If you find the January days are kind of chilly, don't forget, cold weather is rough on your car, too. It may mean a lot of grinding starting wear, an extra drain on your car's battery. But a sure way to get fast starts, to keep your battery from working overtime, and to keep operating costs down, is to use Chevron Supreme gasoline. For this high-octane motor fuel has special blending agents that give fast starts and speedy warm-up every time you use the starter. Besides lending a helping hand to your battery, Chevron Supreme gives fast pickup in traffic, smooth acceleration, and the extra power that makes your car great on hills. It's a premium quality gasoline, and it's climate-tailored for each different altitude and temperature zone in the West. That means you can depend on it the year round for fast starts and smoother extra power wherever you motor. Get a tank full of Chevron Supreme gasoline tomorrow. Get it at standard stations and at independent Chevron gas stations, where they say and mean, we'll take better care of your car. And now back to tonight's adventure of George Valentine. Someone hires you to trace down an old movie star named Carol Gordon. Even before you can get started, your client is found murdered. You pick up from there and finally locate the one famous beauty in a cheap Skid Row hotel. The payoff there is that someone's tried to kill her, too. If you're like George Valentine, you won't rest till you find out why murder is singing such a merry song of mayhem.
Valentine, I don't care where you've got Carol Gordon. Get her down here to headquarters.
Well, you can't blame the lieutenant for hiding her out when she left the hospital. Somebody's out to get her.
Now, look, chum boy, I'm not too sure the lady didn't try to poison herself.
Yes, so you've been saying, with bullheaded regularity.
Well, you forget the elevator boy in Crichton's building. He recognized Carol Gordon's picture, put her right on the scene of the crime. Now, guilty conscience. I want to talk to her.
Uh-huh. Maybe you got an answer for those three strangely out-of-place characters who showed up at the revival of Romance in April.
Oh, Tony Chapman and Miss Ferris are both movie people. Maybe morbid curiosity brought them down there. Who knows?
Riley. It seems a little more than coincidence that just when Crichton hired me to find Miss Gordon, those two should decide to take in one of her pictures at the camp.
Well,
also, both Chapman and Miss Ferris were managed by Crichton. And what makes it even more screwier, they just became engaged to each other. And yet they show up at that theater at different times.
I don't care how it sounds. Chapman has an ally for the time of Crichton's murder. The attendant in the garage of his apartment house vouches for the time. As for Miss Ferris, well, as far as she's concerned, she has no motive.
And the mousy little man who showed up at the revival. The one with the briefcase under his arm. I told you I saw him hanging around the hospital, too.
Okay. If and when we find this little gnome, I'll talk to him. In the meantime, you get Carol Gordon down here and fast. Here you are, Miss Gordon. My car is parked right over here.
There's really nothing I can tell the lieutenant, Mr. Valentine.
Well, you just tell him the truth, Carol. And if he growls at you a little, don't let him upset you.
Okay, here we are. The three of us can fit into the front seat.
I know my story sounds a little weak, but I did drop in to see Henry Crichton on a personal matter. Once we were good friends. When I found him like that, I didn't stop to think. I hurried down the stairs and out of the building.
Yeah, sure, I understand. I don't know if I can turn around here on the hill. I think it's the quickest way back to headquarters.
What's the matter? Hey, George! We're rolling down the hill.
Somebody's been monkeying around with the brakes. They won't hold.
Oh, try to keep it straightened out, George. We're going faster. We're going up on the sidewalk.
Hang on. I'm going to crash. I was too close for comfort. Everybody all right?
What about you, Miss Gordon?
I'm just shaken up.
Good thing I picked out a wooden fence.
What happened? Oh, another drunken driver.
Looks like somebody tried to get all three of us this time.
Yes, doesn't it?
Oh, wait a minute.
Huh? What's the matter?
You see that Miss Gordon gets to headquarters. I just spotted someone I want to talk to.
Okay, George.
Hey, let me through here, will you? One side, please. Hey, you come back here. A few questions I want to ask you.
No. Let go of me, please. I don't know anything. There's nothing I can tell you.
Now, look, Buster, I've been dreaming about you in that briefcase. What makes you pop up all over the place?
Well, I've been following you just to see that Miss Gordon was all right, that nothing happened to her.
Come on. Who are you?
The name is Moody, sir. Walter Moody, you see? Here's my card.
Walter Moody, 6th Street Grammar School, principal. I don't get it, friend.
I am the oldest and the most faithful member of the Carol Gordon Fan Club. I venture to say the only member after all these years.
Are you kidding?
Oh, she was a fine actress. I have a great big shelf just full of scrapbooks. Her pictures, almost every line that was ever written about Miss Gordon.
Hey, you know, it's just cockeyed enough to turn out to be useful.
I beg your pardon.
Would you help Miss Gordon if she were in real trouble?
Oh, I'd do anything, sir. Anything.
Okay, Mr. Moody. Let's begin by taking a look at that 5-foot shelf of yours. 'You mean Carol actually used to correspond with you, Mr. Moody?
Oh, yes. Personally. I used to send the information in a newsletter to fans all over the country.
This must have been a big event in their life, according to this communique. My dearest number one fan, something has happened here today in this beautiful little town that's made me the happiest girl in the world. Soon I hope to be able to tell you all about it.
I've always been curious about that, Mr. Valentine. What did she mean?
Eudora, California, December 9th, 1929. You know, Mr. Moody, I may be able to satisfy your curiosity.
1929, December. Yep, right here in Maracas.
December 9th. Ethel Mills and Anthony Switzer.
You can remember them two very well. Well, first couple to married as justice of the peace.
Anthony Switzer could be Tony Chapman. Why not?
Huh? Look, son, what's all the shooting about anyway?
What do you mean, Pops?
Well, just last week, fella was here. Named Crichton. He's with a young lady. Long blonde hair. He wants the same information.
I think you've really given me something to wedge with, Pops. Thanks a lot.
Naturally, I can't deny it, Valentine. It's a matter of record.
You didn't deny it, Chapman, but you certainly have done everything to keep your marriage to Carol Gordon a secret.
Don't make me out a heel, will you? When Talking Pictures came in, Carol simply disappeared. After a while, I thought she was dead.
You know, it would be a terrible shock to your fans, Chapman, to find out that you let your wife simply disappear when she may have needed you.
Don't I know that?
And now engaged to beautiful and blonde Miss Ferris.
No one can say I haven't tried to find my wife. When I heard about one of her pictures being shown, I even went to the theater thinking she might turn up.
Uh-huh. And when she did you follow her and leave a bottle of champagne so she could celebrate her triumphant return to the screen?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I lost her in the crowd after she ran out.
You know, Chapman, you'd fit in nicely as the murderer of Crichton if you didn't have such a perfect alibi.
I've been through all that with the police. The attendant downstairs in the garage told me to drive in at 12:30.
Yeah, I know. You told him you weren't locking the car.
Which I always do. But I'd lost my key. So I haven't got around to getting one, as a matter of fact.
Okay, Chapman, okay. I'm just checking.
Anyway, now I can work out something with Carol. Get a quiet divorce. Maybe.
Tony, I've been waiting hours for you down in the lobby. What in the world is detaining?
Valentine, I'd like to meet Arlene Ferris, my fiancée.
Tell me, Miss Ferris, do you make it a practice to become engaged to men you know are married?
What?
Why do you have to do that, Valentine? Arlene didn't know, and there's really no reason why she should. The whole thing might have been smoothed over.
But you did know about Carol Gordon, didn't you, Arlene?
You must be out of your mind.
You and Henry Crichton paid a little visit to Eudora shortly before he was murdered.
Arlene?
Now, what was the deal? Were the two of you going to shake Chapman down after I located Carol?
This isn't true, is it, Arlene?
Why should I deny it? Seemed a very good idea at the time.
Good Lord.
Do you think I was infatuated with your worn-out boyish charm, your toupee,
what?
The caps on your teeth?
Shut up, you...
Who do you
well,
think
if
you
you're
are
going to have an
tell me to
emotional
shut up?
wing-ding, you probably want a little privacy. Good day. Hey, Lieutenant. We can use this office in back of the garage.
Go on in, Miss Gordon.
Tell me, Valentine, why a garage? Why didn't you call up and ask me to meet you in a Turkish bath?
Oh, please, Lieutenant, the ladies.
Now, what's this all about?
Well, I didn't think you'd have any objections to Miss Gordon making a phone call.
Oh, for the love of Mike, why couldn't she have done it from my office?
It wouldn't have worked that way.
Oh, I don't know if I can say the things you told me, Mr. Valentine. I hate Tony. Hated him ever since he didn't lift a finger to help me. When he knew I was desperate.
But just do your best, Carol. As an actress, your best is better than you think. I'm sure of it.
Okay, here's his number. I'll dial it for you.
Well,
Here you are.
oh, all right.
Hello. Tony? This is Carol. Yes, I know this must be a shock to you. But listen, dear. Let me do the talking. Tony, I've been unfair to you all these years. I should have come back and let you have the divorce. It must have been dreadful for you. Couldn't we do that now? Quietly, so that no one need ever know. Then you'll be free. Yes. Meet me in 5 minutes on the corner of State and McGovern. Please hurry. Goodbye.
Oh, you were wonderful.
That ought to get Mr. Chapman down here in the garage with the speed of light.
Light? Why don't you try shedding some once in a while, Valentine?
There shall be light, Lieutenant, I hope. Now, you ladies stay here in the office. Come on, Riley. Here's Chapman's custom job over here.
Well, what do I do? Just stand here and admire it? What the...
Come on back here, Lieutenant. We want to see this act without being seen.
Now, why'd you do that?
Just a pious hope. And if I'm wrong, Wait a minute. There's Chapman. Get back in his car.
That fool attendant must have locked it anyway.
Having trouble, Buster? I'll take those keys, this one in particular. The one you said you'd lost. Your fancy alibi.
Let go of this.
Remember your manners, Chapman. Let Chum Boy have the key.
What is this? A frame-up?
Oh, famous last words.
That's the trouble with elaborate alibis. People are so forgetful.
Or to say it another way, friend, you just put the finger on yourself.
George Valentine will be back in just a moment to explain his reasons for naming Chapman as the killer. Meanwhile, quite a few folks have the impression that the only values an artist knows are color values. But not so with artist Ren Wicks of Beverly Hills, California. When it comes to economy in car operation, Mr. Wicks knows the value of RPM motor oil. Here's Mr. Wicks' statement, quote, "It takes a lot of things to keep a car running. One thing is good motor oil. That's why I selected RPM years ago. It reduces wear, cuts repair bills," unquote. RPM motor oil will save wear in your car, too, will bring a new economy to your car operation. For this premium quality motor oil was developed precisely for modern high-speed engines. Chemical compounds in RPM keep your entire engine cleaner. They protect those finely polished, close-fitting parts. Protect them from corrosion, gum, lacquer, and carbon. If your car is about due for a drain and refill, give it a new lease on life by getting RPM motor oil. Remember, it's better for your car and for your pocketbook. Get RPM at independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations where they say and mean, we'll take better care of your car. How did George Valentine come to suspect Chapman? Right at the moment, that's a question that's also troubling Lieutenant Riley.
Valentine, if I played hunches like you do, I'd be laughed out of the department. I have to stick to facts.
Well, that's the advantage I have, Lieutenant. When a hunch doesn't pay off, there's only Angel here to do the laughing.
Oh, I only snicker. How long are you two going to talk shop?
For instance, the one hunch about running Carol Gordon's picture brought a lot of other things to the surface.
Chapman must have come down to the cameo all ready to follow Carol if she showed up. He and his lethal champagne.
Yeah, he also made a scooter out of my car.
Yeah, quite a mechanic. Old Loverboy even knew how to stop the clock in Crichton's office at the right time to make his alibi stick.
George, I still don't know why you hunched Arlene out of the picture.
Oh, she had too good a deal with Crichton, blackmailing Chapman to spoil it. Everything would have turned out as planned if Chapman hadn't found out what his business he was cooking up.
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't be so depressed, Lieutenant. I'll try to teach George a healthier respect for facts.
You shouldn't be bothering your lovely head with facts, Angel. Not with your corner on the market when it comes to figures.
Why, darling.
Oh, just stating a fact, sweetheart.
Oh, you can say the sweetest things, dearest.
Well, I've got a great big hunch my stomach can't stand much more of this, so goodbye, kids.
Tonight's adventure of George Valentine has been brought to you by Standard of California on behalf of independent Chevron gas stations and standard stations throughout the West. Let George Do It stars Robert Bailey as George with Francis Robinson as Brooksy. Wally Mayer appears as Lieutenant Riley. Tonight's story was written by David Victor and Herbert Little Jr. and directed by Don Clark. Also heard in the cast were Jeanette Nolan as Carol Gordon, John McIntyre as Chapman, Virginia Gregg as Arlene, Howard McNear as Moody, Louis Van Ruten as Gabrenian, and Dick Ryan as the manager. The music is composed and presented by Eddie Dunstetter. Your announcer, John Heaston. Listen again next week, same time, same station, to Let George Do It. This is the Mutual Don Lee Broadcasting System.